talking about cryptids, we're talking about UFOs, fake aliens, real aliens.
Come on now, Bubba. I digress. I apologize.
I hope your minds are ready to get blown.
It's about to get weird.
Let's get the show on the road.
What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? We got the Foxhole with us once again.
Hello, everybody.
What up, Hutch?
Yeah,
What's
that's
up, fat ass?
that butt. That's BPC.
Oh, my bad, big butt. Thank you, sir.
Big booty.
What's up, Stuart W? Big booty.
Big booty.
What's up, Laura?
Gonna do
What is it?
Well, I'm reading out loud too, man. I'm excited. They're just all rolling in at once.
Yeah, dude. Now these are all show people, straight up people, especially Laura and Hutch and Stuart W. But the reason that's right there was kind of funny, was because do you know who LeVar Ball is?
No.
He's a basketball player, or no, he's not a basketball player. He used to be a football player. LeVar, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't LeVar. Anyway, it's like it's his three sons. Leangelo, Lonzo, and Lonzo Ball. D'Angelo. Yeah, these guys are all three badass basketball players. But this show, they used to have a reality TV show, and they was just talking. Next time I come up on here, we're gonna get the clip for you guys because it's kind of funny. But just the way that he talks to his kids is hilarious, and that's why I thought the big booty thing was kind of funny because his son said that, and he had to tell his son. He said, "Come on now, son, don't be saying that shit."
I mean, hey, all this kid, you know.
What up, Hava? But
The older I get, the less of a big booty I have. My pants just won't stay up, man. They slide
how
down.
old are you, man?
40.
40?
Yeah.
That's what you got me. But dude, that's how it be happening, man.
Yeah, and I work around women and stuff, and so like I have to be aware of my underwear showing. It's only cordial to the company.
You don't want to be sagging your britches for sure, dude.
Yeah, no, that's not my MO. I'm not a sagger.
Have you ever in your life went through like a kind of like an Eminem phase kind of deal?
He has really strong
I don't
lyrical
agree
writing.
with him, like, huh?
He has really strong lyrical writing. I really appreciate the way he flows. But I was never an Eminem impersonator, if that's what you're asking.
But you ever seen the kids, you know what I'm saying? The young white boys out there and shit, and they're dressed up like, like this is probably back in 2007. They're dressed up with like G-Unit chains and shit. And they're like having their pants sagging, and they have the belt buckles.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, dude, straight up. Everybody's trying to be not so Slim Shady.
I
What up?
maybe a little punk rock in my youth, But,
Dude, no, the rock and roll has always been my biggest. Like, I went through that little Eminem Slim Shady, not so Slim Shady phase for like 6 months maybe. But if anybody, if you guys fuck with my music, pardon my language, everybody. I know we're still a little bit early, but you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how I do. But, yeah, dude. Damn, I went squirrel, dude. My bad, I went squirrel, Foxhole.
what squirrel mean? You use
I was talking about mid-sentence.
Squirrel mean just drop out mid-sentence?
Mm-hmm. I forgot what I was talking about. I was like, damn, what the hell is I?
You're talking about going through the phase of Slim Shady.
Oh yeah, dude, but it's always been rock and roll though. If you guys ever mess around with my music, if you guys have heard any of this music, me and my buddies, like the rock and roll is part of, and I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like the twangy type deal. I'm talking about Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, Lou Richard, all that generation, Carl Parkins. What do you say?
Before it's what it has became.
Before what it's became. I'm talking about that twang. The dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? But it don't exist no more.
When you told me about your live music, I somehow thought there was a way to play across the internet, and I'm thinking, how are we going to do that with delay, and actually hear each other?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I imagined, and I got like excited, and so I was like trying to ask questions, and then I missed it, but I tuned in later. All right, but I don't know if there's a way we could do that. But I play music. Okay.
I think there's a way we can go backstage one of these days and practice and see what it sounds
I
like.
can always email you stuff too.
Yeah, we could email each other stuff and like mix our music together too.
Like the Postal Service. That's a band that used to do that.
Really?
That's why they're called the Postal Service.
Oh shit, dude.
That's it.
Look them up, man. Postal Service.
What do you play, Bubba?
I have been playing the Saw most recently.
What is that? You said saw?
Yeah, like specifically a distant crosscut saw.
So what is that like? Your style's bluegrass, gospel, country western kind of stuff. Dude, play something. Let's hear it. Ripping. Okay, look at this man's got. All right.
The Saw. I play like folky with people. folk.
Okay.
But I like to play like experimental stuff also by myself. Some of my musical influences, like one genre or one band from a genre that I really like is called Coil, Coil. They're a really good band, man. They have a really diverse sound throughout their different albums.
And one of the people in the chat put a link out to one of their videos. COIL.
COIL. Yeah, you really have to like. It really depends on the album. They really are all about. They were all about doing something different each time. You know what I mean? But the song can kind of get lost without a rhythm, so it's nice to have a guitarist that will kind of keep strumming. You know what I'm saying?
Heard that.
But I'll just hit a few notes.
The cello bow.
That sounds like a woman singing opera.
Dude. Wow.
That's kind of like slow and solemn, but you can get a little bit more with it when the guitar's going.
You got two wows at the same time. Dude, yeah, I'd love to jam, dude. You ever seen Playing for Change before?
Yeah.
It's like they do covers, but they'll get it from people like who are in every country to country, like in multiple countries. I mean, and they'll be playing, they'll be doing the damn thing, dude. Now we could definitely try. If it wasn't so late right now, I'd pick up the guitar and maybe try to jam a little bit. But
that's cool. No, my time's a little limited today. I gotta go meet someone a little later. But yeah, so you're like, yeah, we're playing music, and I thought this could be fun. But logistically, I was trying to work out the details, like how is it even possible? But like you were saying, maybe we could do it, like record it, play it back, and see how it sounds like when we're, just work out the technical issues. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's digging it for sure. And there's a link. Here's a link to Coil. What up, Jeep? Good to see you.
Yeah, and like I said, the Coil, their music is all over the map because they don't want to do the same thing for the next album. They completely change the style, but they have a lot of like electronic stuff and keyboard. And one of the things that I used to play more often with is like a loop pedal and like a little guitar. Like I made this little deal. This thing plugs in, so the tuner's down here, and it's set up like a dulcimer neck, so it has a scale to it. It doesn't have all the half steps. And there's some ivory that I carved. It's got a little jack right there that I plug in. So I'll like do some bass stuff with this on the loop pedal, and then saw on top of it basically.
What got you? I know you're a tinkerer, but what got you into this? What got you into all this stuff? How did you discover all this? Was it by listening to bands like Coil and stuff like that, or?
Well, that's like the inspiration I took with me, but they don't play Saw.
Okay.
See, I got time maybe for a quick story, and then I'll skate. Okay, so
That.
I used to live way out on the mountain. We had like 40 acres or something like that, and we had BLM land behind us, so it was like my side of the mountain. And every year we'd have to clear around the house, do fire clearing. So we had this friend, old man Glenn. He'd come on over with his vintage lawnmower, and he'd bring a chicken and some Yukon Jack, and we would mow. And then afterwards we'd eat. And my roommate at the time, Ragnar, he was like a hell of a musician. He had a drum kit, a keyboard, guitars. He looped everything. He'd just keep it rolling. And I would just like play a little along with him. And old man Glenn, he liked playing music too. See, he played the Jew's harp and the saw. And I also played the Jew's harp. So we kind of had a thing together, And I had some old saws on the wall that my girlfriend had hung up, the girlfriend at the time anyways. She thought it was nice to hang them on the wall. And he says to me, would you like to learn how to play those saws? Yeah, so we're having fun screwing around playing music. And old man Glenn, he showed me how to play them. And he just about died. He had some major like 4-way bypass. And
I heard hear about that, man.
He had these so he had to get a pacemaker installed, and these little electrodes, there was only 2 spots they could find on his heart that actually would function with the electrodes. And what's really crazy is he would clean out dead people's stuff, estates. He found like tens of thousands of dollars in this old lady's mattress. And he gave it to her, like he was honest, gave it to the right people. And it turns out this miracle surgery that he got was ultimately one of the places this lady donated money to.
Wow.
So like talk about full circle, right?
Yeah, dude. That's
So he had 5 people working on him at the same time, and it was like an 8-hour surgery. They're taking veins out of his arms and legs, putting them back together. And he managed to live. And he lived for a little while. So once he got better, I kind of came over to his place and I showed him the stick. You see the stick on the end of that is normally you hold the saw and twist it with your hand. And I told him, this stick makes things really easy. He says, yeah, I can't play because the chest muscle's been torn open. So we made him a stick, and he said, I could play again. And we rehearsed because at that time I had been hanging out with this group of people named the Trabucos. Okay, these are really nice folks that live way out on like some pasture land, and they had this sound church. It was like this vaulted ceiling. And Mr. Trabuco, he makes all these organs. He's got this huge pipe organ deal. He's a genius. And they would get together and they'd sing. They had these choir groups, really official, hitting all the right notes. And so I was kind of going around, hanging out a little bit because I was networked with them through the meat shop and the rancher that they were working with. And so I asked him if I could bring old man Glenn before he dies to play a show there. So because they had put on concerts with their choirs and their organs.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave us like a special slot with their local community. You know, everyone's in this little sound church thing. And me and old man Glenn, we played a little set. It was kind of rough. He told a story because he liked telling stories. He would sure tell a good story. And so we had like a nice hurrah. You know, I'd matured a little as a player, and he held on long enough to do that. You know?
That's amazing.
One last show, man.
Yeah.
That's a nice story.
That
So
is.
because of Glenn. Yeah, it's because of Glenn.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that, man.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Was that how long ago was that?
Probably 14 years ago.
And that's crazy.
But you know, I was talking to someone last night, and we were talking about life. You know, the miracle that these thoughts are breathed into us, where we have the ability to discern things, assemble things, put words on paper. You know, things that just animals can't do. And he said like this. This is a friend of mine. He said, "People are waiting to win the lottery. We've already won the lottery. We're here."
Come on now.
And so you got to remember, like, yeah, it's sad that Glenn passed, but he had his time. We got to make the best of it. I hope you get things straightened out on your end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We'll just have to see. I know what's the most important thing to me in my life, and I just have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep your cool too, man. You know?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I know it's definitely not a good idea to be being like, oh, what do you mean? What were you so mad for? They all think that was a badass story. If you guys haven't subscribed to Into the Foxhole, you totally should because he kicks ass. He's been on here a bunch. So when you guys want to drop his link for us, please. And man, that's crazy, dude. That's pretty intense. That's a pretty in-depth story, man.
That was a
Yeah,
short
my
version.
buddy over here is like, oh, dude, that's crazy, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely, dude. You brought some. What's the word for it? What am I thinking of? You brought some serious shit, some real talk. I respect that.
Cool, man. Well,
Pass one more question before you go.
yeah, man.
What somebody want to know? What is a jizz harp?
Oh, Juice Harp. Snoopy plays it in the Peanuts. It's known as a jaw harp, mouth harp, or Jews harp, and they come in different keys and different tones. So these are Jews harps, and you use it in your mouth. You hold it against your teeth. It's like this.
Okay.
Dude, that's the bayou, man.
I'm from that reminds us of Louisiana. That's where we grew up at.
Yeah, it's some hillbilly backwoods stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been playing that since I was like 7. But it don't make you famous, okay?
Dude, that makes you cool. That blows your friends' minds though. You show them some shit like that, they'll be like, "Oh, what? Does that goes good with? What do you think? What does that go good with? That goes good with just about any instrument, huh? What do you think it'd go good with, like a banjo or like maybe go good with like, dude? That reminds me of like kind of a you're kind of like on a Blue Man Group.
Yeah, it's kind of meditative, and the Siberians use it for superstitious reasons to communicate with spirits, and that's really interesting.
So you did check out Portal though? Can I ask you one more question? You checked out Portal and you thought it was sketched out?
Okay, so a sweep radio or a spirit box, from what I read, because I read about it, is it sweeps through all the channels on the radio and it hits random sounds of people talking. So the Portal app is pre-recorded voices, dialogue of different intensities and whispers. And so it randomly sweeps through these sound bites. Okay. So it's limited because what is inside its bank is limited. It's not as broad as all the things that can be spoken over the radio. So you're already confined to a narrow avenue of what words could come up. Now there's a randomized combination probably, but I think for that reason, yeah. You know, and then I was reading about the spirit boxes. Like I said, it's kind of like you just hold the down arrow and you scan through the channel. So guys will like solder the circuit board so the down arrow is always held. And then on top of that, people put filters and stuff, kind of like a squelch or CV, so that all the static is drowned out or disappeared. Called, I think, the overdrive filter. But I don't know. I really don't know. But there was a website I went to reading about it because someone's selling some products. And they have other things like electromagnetic field detectors and temperature sensors so that like if there's a swing in the temperature, the light will turn on. That way you know if there's activity going on. But so far, I'm not buying it yet, you know. And
Good.
I don't really want to mess with it either because
Exactly. I feel that too. Like if you're thinking that you're not taking it seriously or something like that, it could be some serious stuff and you to surprise you. Like I wouldn't be taking it seriously. It's like, oh, this is not going to work.
Portal. Do you want to open a portal? I don't.
I don't either. No, sir. I'd like somebody. If I knew somebody that did, and they told me about their experience and sent me proof of it, then yes, I would. Then I'd be like, okay, that's insane.
Live vicariously. Tell me all about it. Do you want to come? No, I don't want to come. I'll stay home. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. I got to run. I'm late. We'll catch up.
Good night, man. We'll see you again next time, dude. We'll get together again. It's always awesome to have you on here. The foxhole, y'all. Ass.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for listening to music.
All right, guys. Like I said, once they get in, I got my tongue. Once again, check out Into the Foxhole, guys. He kicks ass. Big congratulations to my buddy Nubs, Adventuring with Nubs. He just got monetized the other day, and that's pretty badass.
Really, that's sick.
Yeah, he did. He finally got monetized. What up, Heroic Prepper? Nice to see you, Bubba. Guys, I'm going to put a link out in the chat if anybody wants to jump on here and bullshit with me and, just talk. So I've been hearing about that Delta variant. What was that news that you would you told me some shit that was like crazy. It said all 50 states.
Takes hold of the U.S.
That vid
rises near 50%.
It's saying that vid is rising the cases are rising nearly 70% in the United States since what 2 days? Yeah, don't like
they have to say this stuff.
And they are going door to door. I know this might be some news. This is already news, but they really are going to be going door to door in certain states and places. If I'm not mistaken, from what I was reading now, let me read some of this.
Here's the top here.
Federal health official sounded an alarm Friday about a surge in U.S. coronavirus. Oh shit! Yeah, in U.S. COVID infections fueled by the 10 threats by the highly transmissible Delta variant and a stagnation in efforts to vaccinate as many Americans as possible. During a White House briefing, Rochelle Walensky, director of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, said that the 7-day average of CV infections soared nearly 70% in just 1 week to about 26,300 cases a day. The 7-day average for hospitalizations have increased too, climbing about 36% from the previous 7-day period, she said. Now, what's she saying? Let's see this last one real quick. There is a clear message that it's coming through. This is becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated, Walensky said. What else is Bisbee saying? We are seeing outbreaks of cases in parts of the country that have low vaccination coverage because unvaccinated people are at risk, and communities that are fully vaccinated are generally faring well. Can you put a link up to this article?
Yes.
This is the Washington Post. They might be full of shit, but yeah, man. And can you find us something about that door to door where you heard about that door to door?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, they're trying to. I don't know if they're giving you the vaccine door to door, or if they're giving you the jab door to door, or if they're. Yeah, bug dude, straight up. The clear message is we will control the sheeple. Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, and it seems like who is it? I forgot who it was that said it. Somebody. It does definitely feel like the whole world has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems. You heard about all the people that have died of blood clots. That's where they got that thing. But anyway, after they got that jab, I mean, they died of the blood clots. But anyway, but the world, it seems like it's like it feels like after 9/11 almost, like how people's attitudes and how people look at everything, it seems. What's that link to?
Yeah, that's the Washington Post link. As sad as that is, it's about the Delta.
And what's up this door to door shit?
I'm getting that right here.
Yeah, but it definitely seems like people are more hateful nowadays. People like the road rage. You heard about all these road rage deaths and people getting into gunfights on the highway and shit, and it's horrible, dude. And then does Chicago have a record or something like that in deaths for 4th of July weekend?
No, but something crazy I heard about Chicago. They're leading back towards, I think, the 80s. Could be a possible serial killer that's never been caught in Chicago.
No shit. Well, this is a big of a city. Because what's happened to serial killers, dude? They ain't no serial killers no more. The next thing's gonna be people doing bombings and shit. Now, what's up with this door-to-door vaccine and shit? I want to get that out the way real quick.
Biden's door-to-door vaccine plan could fizzle with vaccinated Republicans. See, that's the thing. It's gonna be. There's no way.
It's only in North Carolina. Are we still buffering, guys? She's saying it's buffering.
Here, let me just copy this.
We're gonna put another link out there.
Let me see on my end. Oh no, we're good. We're good here.
Okay.
Yeah, here's this.
Yeah, Laura, it's only you.
A little bit of that stuff. This is talking about how it might fizzle.
Let me read it real quick. Let's see that shit. He put the link out there, but I'm gonna read it still.
Oh wait, hold on.
Come on now. Let's read this. What is this shit? Come on now. The majority of Republican voters do not support, and this is according to Forbes.com, or a majority of Republican voters do not support President Joe Biden's new strategy to go door to door, quote unquote, to get more Americans vaccinated, a new Morning Consult poll finds, suggesting the targeted outreach plan may fail in helping persuade Republicans to get the CV vaccine. A hesitancy among those voters remains disproportionately high. My bad for the way I'm reading this, guys. I haven't ever read it like this before. So Mr. Magoo announced in early July. This is a timeline of the events that led up to all this shit. Mr. Magooey Googa announced in early July a new strategy to go community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and it says oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors to persuade Americans to get the jab. And then the next in this timeline of events, it says the jab campaign will also focus on having family doctors that Americans already trust distributing CV jabs, making jabs available at work sites and events, and helping employees get paid time off to get inoculated. So long story short, and look up some of the stuff about this CW that's going on too. There's been like some of these states, like in Texas, they're about to arrest these Democrat lawmakers, and some of the states are talking about they want to do a balkanization of the United States, where like the states become their own territories and shit.
CW.
Yeah, the CW is a. North Carolina is right next door to where I'm at, Laura. So I could I could see them doing that here, but I saw the vaccine or the line to the health department.
Stuff you asked me to look up. I don't know.
It's 2021. Look up 2021. 2021 CW. But the line was long going to that health department though a couple of times, and for this past ever since they came out with that shit. You see, we're looking up this information about. I saw some stuff from Tim Pool. I wish I would have. I'm not going to go into it because what does this say? Apparently, what website is this at before I start reading this shit?
Is, I don't know what this is.
Well, this is Trump. Do you guys know if this is fake news or not? Trumplandiareport.com. Is this fake news or can I read this article? You guys think? Damn it! I wish I knew Tim Pool. Trumplandiareport.com. It's not very likely that there would be a second American. How you guys been liking that music, by the way? No, I heard that, Hub. I heard that most of the people that have bad reactions to this jab are women, is what I've heard. It's something to do with like the extra. That's why they have blood clots, and it'll be.
My buddies that just came and visited, they got the vaccination.
Really, they got that jab.
Yeah.
Silver prepping, Grandma.
What's
up, young lady?
His wife did get sick.
Really, Mrs. Phil. Oh, she didn't. Oh, he did not. That's what happened with me and my wife.
No, I'm talking about after the pokey dokey.
Oh, after the pokey dokey. I mean, if you get the flu pokey dokey, then let's read this shit. What does this shit look like to you?
I don't know if we should,
Yeah, let's not read this because this isn't something like.
It has a lot, but I mean, it talks about.
It's probably I don't know if this is liberal or if this is cool.
Not sure.
The hell. Thank you, Laura. It's all good.
All right.
I think
this is kind of a touchy subject here.
I can feel that. I think it's interesting if you look at the things that led up to the Civil War. Like if they, the 10, 20, 30 years that led up to it with all the infighting and all the people being pissed at each other and all the different, you hear a bunch of different stories, not just like Nat Turner and stuff like that, but you hear stories like about different people. What can you look at the dude from South Carolina who beat the other guy with his cane? And here, this is back before like in 1850 something. But like when this dude beat the shit out the other guy with his cane, that's one of the things that led up to the Civil War. When John Brown died, Harper's Ferry, that's another thing that led up to that. Oh yeah, the beating of Charles Sumner occurred May 22nd, 1856, and it was because Charles Sumner was talking shit about Preston Brooks, and then Preston Brooks came in there and beat these shit, but he almost didn't do it because he said, "Oh no, there's women around," but he did it anyway. We just hear about little stuff like that.
That is crazy.
And there's Kyle. I feel like Kyle's what Kyle's like his jail thing going on with Kyle right now. I feel like that might be room for something to be sketched out coming out soon. But I don't feel like our side, like people who are regular people, I guess they call it conservative, you call it, but it's the people that are regular people, not judgmental with their noses stuck up in the air and shit at people, just I don't think that I'm somewhere in the middle. I'd say though I'm more in the middle. I did vote twice. I did vote twice for Mr. T, but I just I find myself more in the middle. I now believe that he was a psyop. I do believe that Mr. T was maybe a distraction or some sort. But there's a point in time whenever I was like, oh man, this man kicks ass. This man is the shit. But I'm gonna kind of, we'll segue into something else. Heard that, Hava. Yeah, and my bad. I know Native's live. My bad, guys. But there's replays. You guys can watch me later. Yeah, Native is awesome. They put a. Let me see. Dang, I forgot all about that shit.
What?
About the other people going live, but
it's all good. I mean,
it's all one good. It's all one family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody's hating and shit.
Yeah, they can hop.
There's not
hop
no
off
hate.
and go to there if they like.
Yeah, straight up. How about that live that we did on Tribe's channel the other night? That shit was 6 hours long, y'all. Yeah, that was 6 hours, y'all. Blah, 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 blah. I keep on getting all my words like twisted up. You hear that shit?
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a few drinks for sure, and I want to apologize to anybody if I offended them with some heavy language. You know what I say? What's Native talking about? See what Native is talking about. Yeah. We'll double stream. We'll watch Native stream while we sit here and talk to you guys and shit. Where's that? There's that. Or do you think that's sketch to do some shit like that?
Hey, we can just check it out. I mean, we're not stream sniping.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, this is a badass one. If you guys do go there, say that you're Raiders from
Yeah, 65 years. That's dope.
Dude, yeah, Native kicks ass, dude. What's he saying?
Oh, it's
Oh shit. Yeah, I love whenever this man calls out a bunch of I love when this man will be calling the big preppers and shit, like the 100,000 subs.
We're all on some kind of list,
talk about how everyone is
all
on
the data
list.
points they collect us on. I remember like 4 years ago, it came out that Facebook had 5,000 data points.
Let's go back and check it out.
What up, Prepping with Sarge? Yeah, we got his going on a now we got Natives going on another tab right now, you know what I'm saying? So we popping out of that, see what's up with that. That was a badass live that you did, Sarge. Listen, man, you really got me thinking about how I look into my money, Sarge. Like, you really got me thinking about how I save it and about, just what it is, because like I am a conspiracy theorist, you know what I'm saying, but I am not I realize that, like you say, the zombies and aliens and shit are less likely to happen than losing a job or your house burning down or your hurricane happening.
100%.
Hutch, what is up, pimp? Y'all check out y'all seen Hutch's new beat? I know y'all have, but I just want to talk about it. That shit was badass. That was on some extraterrestrial UFO type shit. Yeah, Sarge, the way that you explain it, man, is so eloquent, Bubba. Like, straight up, man. Yeah, man. The way whenever you be like explaining it, man, and it's it's easy. People just need to start getting. They just need to start saving their money, and then boom, that's all there is. But it seems like it's hard before that. But I've only been starting to save my money recently in my life. Working 3 jobs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fucking. But bills, man. These bills be crazy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows about what's going on with me and Mrs. Pilgrim. I'm definitely trying to. I'm trying to work back into the house again. You know what I'm saying? We're still in love with each other, but I am not at my house right now. I am at my buddy's house, and that's a realistic thing to prep for too. I was prepped for that. You know what I'm saying? I was prepped. I had a little bit of money saved up, and I was ready. You know what I'm saying? So, and still gonna work my way back over there, but looking into something like that gets a little insane. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. If anybody wants to Thank you, Sarge. Yeah, and it's all good. I can't wait to do the live stream of the reunion between Mr. and Mrs. Pilgrim. You know what I'm saying? What up, Metal? Thank you. God bless you, Bubba. I'm gonna put a link out if you guys want to hop on here. If anybody does. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we got a couple of big lives going on. Yeah, thank you, Laura. And Laura, listen, I appreciate the hell out of you. You are a person. Whenever I think about anybody that's in these chats, I'm like, okay, Laura. You always know what to say. 1 second.
Oh yeah, man. You always have them loyal viewers. Which one? Who is it? The fat ass. Oh, that's his name.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who that is though. Somebody keep an eye out. There's somebody in the chat with a weird name, so I apologize. Laura, were you there the other night when I was at Tribes Live? Metal, I think I saw you there too. Hava, I think I saw you there as well. Thank you for sharing Sarge's link, Laura. And thank you for your concern, Hava. I am okay. Thank you, Sarge. That shit, that was crazy, huh, Laura? Yeah. I was insane. Like, we was rapping, man. Whenever Tribe was rapping, I was like, dude, this kicks ass. We're just here. It was definitely like, it was a good time though. We was all having a damn good time. Like, just the level of everybody was being themselves. We had Heads or Tails living there. Mojo Man, Dusty Tata, Hutch popped on there.
On there with y'all.
That's Catskills New York Prepper. Patriot Sandwich Maker was on there.
The lady that was live this morning.
Or
was that yesterday morning?
I'm not sure, but I don't really catch too many things in the morning time.
Or no, maybe you were just watching one of her videos. It was the lady that was on the Tribes Live with y'all.
I think it was Patriot.
It's awesome, Mike.
Yeah, it's Patriot Sandwich Maker. Patriot Sandwich Maker, she is truly... Her voice, dude, that's a radio voice.
Dude,
she could be in video games. Yeah, she could read. Exactly. She could get in audiobooks for sure. Like, should give her that idea. Yeah, thank you, Sarge. I know. I realized that a lot of big dogs are streaming tonight, and I feel honored to have everybody here that's in the house. Yeah, I usually have to wake up about 9 o'clock in the morning, but when the nights in our room up really late, or usually whenever I didn't have anything to do. Yeah, we did definitely, Lord. Yeah, that felt like that was like a party though, for sure. I felt very like a very chill session for sure. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everybody here already knows who Sandwich is, but could somebody put her link out there still? Yeah, Hava, I feel that for sure. Sometimes I'll go to sleep at about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, then I have to wake back up at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Laura, thank you for reminding me of that. Were you watching any of that shit? I could say he took it down and shit, and I definitely respect him taking it down because we was drunk and shit. I don't remember everything I was saying throughout that whole thing.
At 4 in the morning.
That's just
and
not finished. Oh, we was still going. Yeah, we still going. Yeah, we finished about 4:35.
It was a good lot, man. Damn, I wish I would.
But that dude did look like Grim Survival though, for sure. I don't know if it's because I was drunk or not, or
Not there for that.
but he definitely looked like that Grim dude. That's why I kept on saying it's like, show me your teeth, show me your teeth. But this dude was he wasn't a bad guy though. He was cool though. It seemed like he's just because if he wasn't cool, he probably would have like exposed himself or some shit or said some dumb shit. But you know, and I was driving. Once I saw Tribe was like, fuck you to this dude and was messing with him, I was like, all right, I'm gonna attack this dude too and shit straight up. And we just like sharks on him and shit.
Hey, it is Shark Week.
It is Shark Week, exactly. Yeah, that's fucking. But yeah, that dude is tripping though. Yeah, how are you gonna come on someone's show like, oh, I have this information and I know everything about all this shit? You know. Yeah, Metal. I'll be hearing you talking the shit during those, man. Yeah, dude. I'll definitely be hearing you. I'll be like, I have not been drinking at all tonight, guys. Usually before I do any live streams, I'll maybe get me like 1-2 beers in my system, but I said screw it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. The other night, dude, after Tribe's live stream the other night, dudes, I woke up the next day feeling like absolute dog monkey shit. I woke up, dude. I'm sleeping on my buddy's couch and shit. First of all, I'm not gonna say that without no shame, and I ain't hating on myself. I say very shamelessly, and it's awesome. But I woke up and shit, and I saw that light, dude, and I said, ugh, and my head felt like it was just getting scratched on the inside nonstop, and I felt so dry. I felt like a piece of beef jerky or some shit. I felt like I was put through a dehydrator.
I remember when we went camping. That was the worst time of my entire life.
You'll be feeling like you got a shit and throw up at the same time with the horrible migraine, dude.
I didn't even drink hardly, though. That's the thing.
I probably had that night I probably drank about 10 or 11 beers.
That's
a good amount, dude. Yeah, you should be getting drunk. I was drunk at 4, though, already. I was drunk at 3 beers. And I usually do like to get me a little bit of a drink in me, though, for sure.
Oh, my second glass of wine. Gonna pour a third, most likely. I'm drinking wine, too.
Heard that, Metal. You have the... Oh, you drinking on that?
Kev Alexander. This is last bit. This wasn't shit left in here.
What was it?
Just this last bit of wine.
Oh, shit. We got somebody over here. Grays is sipping on some wine, too. I think he's on his last glass, huh? I ain't been drinking on none of that shit. I would drink some wine, but I tried drinking some white wine, but it wasn't that. I don't know if you're supposed to refrigerate it.
I guess you're not. I guess it don't really matter.
Or
Honestly.
for the white wine, do you guys know about that? He said it.
I know if you open it and then you can like pour some, drink it, and then close it off. I think you have a certain time before it goes bad. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure someone here knows.
Did you guys hear what he said?
Yeah, you can.
She says she drinks double the water per glass of wine. And DOH, let me see. And that's funny, Pilgrim. That's funny, Laura. Yeah, I get a lot of. I wouldn't, that's. Was I cringy at all? But I really don't remember all of it that happened. I'm not saying I was blacked out, but I really don't remember all of that stream. As dehydrated as that dude adrift at sea. Is that a news story? Is that a joke? He said DOH. I thought that was the acronym for. Look at D. Is there a dude at sea that they fought? Yeah, what does DOH represent in acronym as well? Let's see that first.
Department of Health.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah, we was talking about a little bit of that Department of Health today. Sarge. How they going door to door?
Nope. What the fuck? Bill Clinton.
What does that joke say that was
Body
on there?
deceased man washes up ashore in San Gorgia. Yeah, this was this morning.
Oh, really?
I think this happened this morning.
Wait, let's see.
Body
It's
deceased
July
man.
4th? July 3rd?
Where's the date?
So, body deceased man found washed up. What's the name of the beach? Found washed up at San Gregorio State Beach in San Mateo County, California. It was found down in, he's found by the state parks employees. Keep on going down. On Friday at 11:55 a.m., deputies, California State Park Rangers, and firefighters responded to the north end of the beach where an unidentified deceased man had washed up on shore. The man was clothed and appeared to be in the water for some time, according to the sheriff's office. As of Friday afternoon, the man had not been identified. This was a couple weeks ago.
Well, this was a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it said July 4th. I don't know. It might be
Okay.
news. Drake, yeah, I got that.
That's sad.
Room temperature red wine. Room temperature dry. Heard that, Lord. I like some of that Snoop Dogg's wine, that 19 Crimes. That was pretty good. She said the white does need to be chilled. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I usually won't be drinking wine either, but like, if there's nothing else to drink at all, that shit will get you drunk, you know what I'm saying? So, and Sarge said if you cork it, is good for a day or so.
Oh, okay.
Chilled, not ice cold, they say.
What if?
Oh shit! You told the story at the end of that. My bad, Sarge. I was setting up and I missed on that, my bad. Sarge said he was the dude was adrift for 76 days. He was out there in the ocean for 76 days.
Holy shit!
Have they identified him yet, Sarge? And thank you, Laura. Oh no, that was a different story. That was a different story that we just told, I guess.
Oh wow! Damn, that's crazy. Biden to host Iraq's prime minister.
Look, it says the dude was. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that stream, Sarge. I'm actually, yeah, I'll just go back and rewatch that and shit. They go to the end of it. Put a link out to that.
What is it?
It's Prepping Sarge. It was his most recent live stream.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, looking at natives chat, his shit's going. But we having a good time too. Let me see. That's crazy, man. 76 days, dude. Where was that at? Hava.
Is this his channel?
Yeah, straight up. Yes, sir. And that should be on his. Heard that. Let's see. You should be right there. Yeah, Sarge kicks ass, dude. Is his new? Where is this stream? Oh, maybe I have to go home real quick. Go home. Go down. It should be up in like most recent new live streams. Go to videos again. My bad.
The most recent was 3 days ago. Organic.
You just put a link out to his channel
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
We can't find that live stream.
I'll put that link out.
Yeah, this is the link to his most recent one. But I want to hear more about that. Oh shit!
What's up?
We about to have a.
What we got? What we got?
A fucking badass pop up on here. Guys, get ready.
The one. The only. Who is it?
He needs no introduction. Guys.
Actually, wait, let me see.
We got 7 watching. What's up, everybody? We going 45 minutes. The old man in the sea. Uh-oh. Try searching prepping with Sarge Friday night.
The guy was lucky, huh, man? Oh, the 76 days guys lived, he said. He said that guy ended up living. You heard that, Grace?
It's episode 71621. Wait, no,
Share that link right there.
it is this him.
Yep.
Friday night, yeah.
Yep.
We got her.
I can feel that. I've done The Exorcist before, drinking some of that Everclear. Oh, and the dude wrote a book based on his experience.
Oh shit, so he's not dead.
No, he lived.
Oh,
he
shit.
survived. He wrote a book about it.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I think
He was on a raft the whole time.
I'm thinking about the guy who was adrift for like I'd say a few years. But people think it's fake. People think he's a liar. I don't want to
Who?
touch. It's like happened years ago. This guy apparently, don't quote me, but he was like, I want to say over 300 days at sea adrift. I'm not 100% sure.
Thank you, Laura.
But yeah, some shit like that.
Let me
That's
see.
dude, that's no worse fear. Oh. Yep.
We about to play an intermission video, guys, before our buddy pops up on here. Gonna take a little pee break, get y'all's drinks refilled, do y'all's things that you do to relax and chill. But make sure you listen to this wisdom I'm about to pop up on here. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry for getting so close to the camera, guys. Got the video downloading. Laura's got people cracking up there in the chat. That's what's up. Let me see. I need to go take my intermission break. Video's downloading. Dude, I find it odd that this video is not downloading, dude. Let me see. I might have to oh, guys, give this about 5 minutes. I'm having just a little bit of weird difficulty right now for some reason. Put a picture up for you, a nice picture. A picture of something that's sweet and awesome. That'll make you feel happy. Let me see. Sorry, I keep on doing this, like lurching over my phone. Alright, guys. We're going to take a little 5-minute intermission. Be right back.
I used to sleep with open eyes. I used to breathe just to keep us alive. Now all I can see is we're drifting apart. I can't believe how it all turned out. Bring me to life. Bring me to life. Bring me to life.
I am Loki, and it is adorable that you think you could manipulate me. Original series now streaming only on Disney Plus. We were wildly found in its Facebook. The next revolution is the re-revolution. Adam Newman sounded like him. This is who I am. This is what I do. But you have this disastrous result.
Turn it down. Let me take this off of here. We're back and we got. I told you guys we'd have a fucking very special guest with us. What's up, Bubba?
What's going on with you, man?
Hey, the dog.
Chilling. Is the dog still in there?
No, we're good.
Oh, you good? Can you hear me? Am I 5x5?
Yes.
He's 5x5 on this end. How about the chat?
Hopefully that music wasn't too annoying.
We had to get some non-copyrighted music to get up on there and shit.
Right.
But it was poppy. Now there's some good stuff going on in the chat. You said
There's some strange conversations going on in this chat, man.
this is a
People
strange.
running around naked, pouring paint on themselves and stuff.
They're talking about like what would happen if somebody broke into their house or something. I think is what it started off as.
Yeah, I got to be in the dark for a while, man. I'm too caveman-like right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, man, totally, dude. Like, that's all respect, dude. Yeah, I have a little bit too much light going on right now.
What, you got some Mozart going or something?
Yeah, I forgot the rest of that, but I know that part. We're about to start this bad boy into our jam sessions.
Hell yeah. Hey, after a while, man, I'm gonna hook you up with I'll talk to you backstage or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard that, dude. Nah, do you know how we do it, dude? Dude, yeah, that's gonna be I want to talk to you about this shit real quick, dude. Dude, that was probably in the top 10 worst hangovers in my whole life was after that Tribe show the other day.
I imagine.
Dude, we was getting it, dude. We was being ourselves and shit, dude. Like, oh my god, it was so awesome, dude.
What's going on, Hava? Laura, what's up? I seen Sarge was in here a minute ago.
Dude, yeah, Sarge was sitting there. He's a badass, dude. He's a channel raider and shit. He'll go through like multiple channels and shit. A lot of these guys and shit are listening to 2 or 3 people right now at the same time on different like things, dude. And that's what's up, dude.
A lot of people are double dipping because Native's live right now.
Dude, yeah, we checking that. We have his shit running over here as well and shit, watching him and shit.
But you're my dude, man. I gotta come show you some support, bro.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, man, I starting to go squirrel a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I usually get about an hour in and shit, I'll start going squirrel. But if I'm talking to somebody and shit, though, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking and shit the whole 2 hours.
I make it about 40 minutes on my own before I just go completely blank and ain't got shit else to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up, dude. Let me get this pen on my lap real quick. Yeah, man. How's life been treating you, Bubba?
One second. Let me make sure I'm okay. I was getting my medicine ready, man. My bad.
Nice, great.
Just man, making them beats. I got people sending me clips. You sent me that clip that was freaking sweet for the movie. Getting that shit dialed in.
Yeah,
I got to start doing.
of it. I'm gonna try to get it done before next week or before the end of next week.
I got remember I was telling you that one dude's supposed to be making me a video to watch in the background, Mr. AP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. I was like, oh my fucking god, what?
I got a hold of him today. He said he's still down. So shit's moving along, man.
I got some other footage of me in a car and shit. Like, I just think I'll talk to you about that shit later. I don't want to get too much detail about it and shit. But I got some pictures of like me in a car and shit, dude. I think that you'd think was awesome too, dude.
Hey, this thing is gonna be a clusterfuck to get done right. You know what I mean? Stuart W, what's up?
Oh shit, we got Stuart up in the house.
But it's I'm very proud of what it could be. You know what I mean? September is gonna be a damn good month for the YouTubes.
I remember you telling me it's gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be on my creativity the most and shit, dude. I feel like I've been saving my money a little bit and shit the best way I could and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like without good. I don't want to keep on talking about if I was kicked out of my house and shit. But you know, I was definitely like I think that we'll just see what happens, man. But apparently they're saying that this Delta variant is in all 50 states, and it's ranked up now to 26,000 every day. And
Hey, if you want to go there, we can go there because I want to snap out on the fucking news, bro. For real shit. These fuckers. I was watching the news earlier. You see, everybody seen I put that little 12-second clip up because I just caught the end of it.
Yeah, there's like some kind of transgender, like gay shit or something.
Yeah, first transgender bishop for the Lutheran Church and shit like that. That's what
you'd think you'd think that'd be like Presbyterian or some shit.
Hey, the religion of our grandchildren is not going to be the religion of our grandparents. You know what I mean? People put too much stock in that.
Somebody, because that's just creepy, dude. So that makes you pissed, man, huh, dude? That they're brainwashing. Did you see that the video? It was the San Francisco Gay Men's Choir and shit, and they came out with it. Put this link that too.
For sex offenders, a lot of them came for sex offenders.
Dude, isn't that? And they're passing laws that's helping these people out and shit. They're passing.
I'm not really mad at that because, like, see my surprised face.
I know that's like that's old news now. I know.
Debauchery is debauchery. You know what I'm saying? There is no limits. You figure San Francisco's the same people who made it to where you couldn't do if you donated blood, they couldn't ask you if you had AIDS or HIV. You know what I mean? And then they're pushing that stuff to where it's you can have sexual relations with a minor as long as it's within 10 years of yourself up to the age of 14. You know what I mean? So a 23, 24-year-old dude could have sex with a 14-year-old boy, and it's not a crime as long as it's consensual. Fucking freak shit, man. You know what I mean? Burn that shit down.
Yeah, dude. And it's like they don't want, like, I don't understand why they're so debaucherous and shit. You know what I'm saying? What gives them so heavy of their debauchery, dude?
It's that when you got no morality, you've got no foundation. You know what I mean? You can control somebody who ain't got no morals because you can offer them any fucking thing. You know what I mean? Just like them same dudes that are out here tricking for the strippers and everything, giving up their families and their houses and their cars. You know what I mean? You fall in love with that feeling of knowing that it's not right, and you just get stuck on it. That's why I'm scared about your generation. That's why I try to hang with you a little bit more, because your generation is fucked. You know what I mean?
I take your advice to the best of my ability. Yeah, dude, I definitely feel my generation's fucked, dude. Me and my close friends, we're like all similar dudes, like how mean you are and shit. Like that's how like, and I feel like we're kind of I feel like I am like a younger version of like you guys. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I feel like, dude, that was one of the realest moments I've had in a long time and shit, hanging out and talking to you guys and shit. But, oh yeah. Good. Can you light me up? Yeah.
Nasty motherfuckers in this
camera off in a second, but I'll still keep on talking.
That's why I say fucking Sodom and Gomorrah ain't got shit on California. You know what I mean?
Dude, no, that's especially because like who knows what's going on behind closed doors, dude.
Right. See, I don't give two fucks if somebody's gay. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
You can't hate anybody for that.
My sister's married to a chick. You know, I don't care two shits about that. But they're not trying to change the foundation of what made us.
Like change minds. I know a couple of like lesbian, gay people and shit. Like,
topic, but my buddy's little brother, he is being sent home with homework showing how to create an Instagram account, how to make.
Do you hear
Twitter.
this?
Like this is like first and second, third graders. Like what the fuck?
To make Instagram, Twitters?
Yeah, like pay homework, dude. What the fuck?
They're trying to fix.
I pulled my son out of school in October, man. I was like, they said they try to do some utopian homework bullshit. I'm like, you're not doing this shit. You know what I mean? I called the school back when they started talking about that social justice bullshit. Damn it, the Lincoln Project is what I'm thinking of. So I called them to ask. I was like, hey, I want to know what my kid's being taught. You know what I mean? I called the principal. I called the teacher. I called the superintendent. I called the fucking bus barn. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to know what you guys are teaching my kid every step of the way. And they basically told me I have a vivid imagination and told me to shut the fuck up. I was like, all right, bet that shit. Let me get my kid. He ain't coming back to this motherfucker. Even out here in the woods. You know what I mean? There ain't 300 kids from kindergarten to 12th grade. 400 kids maybe at tops. You know what I mean? And it's already out here. Like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit.
Are teachers federal employees?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you seen Potato Head on the damn news today talking about Facebook's going to get people killed because they're spreading misinformation, and now they're talking about wanting to you're going to keep track of your text and be able to delete your fucking your private text to each other. This other stupid. It's getting stupid, man. It's getting really fucking stupid. I'm ready for that CW. Let's get this shit over with. Burn it down and start over.
That's what I was trying to. Have you heard any news about these states trying to succeed? I've been hearing like they've really been talking about succeeding in a couple of states.
A lot of people have been talking about it, but I don't see it actually happening. I think it would take a lot of bloodshed for them to actually take that seriously, especially with the way the government is now. Who we got running this shit now? They ain't gonna let nobody leave. If anything, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you want to leave? We're gonna lock you down."
I mean,
You know what I mean?
who our Potato Head already said he's like, you can't fight the government with machine. You can't fight the government with AR-15s and what else did he say?
AR-14s. And...
Yeah, with AR-14. You can't use AR-14s to fight against nuclear weapons and against Apache helicopters.
Shit, I use a rock. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'd rather die free than live as a whatever they have planned for people. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, and I'd hate that for my son, dude. But they're gonna be trying to do some shit where the kids will be telling on the parents and shit. They'll be like, "Oh yeah,
absolutely." I'm telling you, man. You need to listen to that fucking 1984 because that's exactly like step by step what's fucking happening right now.
But dude,
They're gonna have the kids tell. They already got the kids telling on the parents and shit. In California, you know, it's always fucking California. It starts in California, then it goes to Colorado. You know what I mean? And it spreads across the whole fucking country. And they're already trying to get the kids to be like, no, it takes a village to raise your kids, not your parents. So if you want to come out as gay or you got, you know, a little boy's got a crush on a little boy or has mixed feelings, they're like, come to the teacher. Don't go to your parents because they might not understand you, unknowingly be biased against you. You know what I mean? So they're already placing that fucking seed. Hey, your parents are fucking racist. Come to us. We got your back. You know what I mean? It's already started.
say the teacher like, yeah, your parents and shit. Like, we are your family.
Because in communism, it's the party. It's not about the family. It's about the party. You know what I mean?
Dude, they don't. The idea, and I think they're gonna ban people having like one day they might ban. Will it sound crazy if I say that they might try to ban heterosexual sex one day, dude? Like,
well, it's definitely guaranteed in the next 5 years they're gonna be shaming it.
I really feel it. Just like how they shame people for being in shape and being physically like and working out and shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "Oh, what are you trying to fucking get big for chicks to look at you or some shit?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to get big so I can fucking kick some."
Right. See, that's why I don't like them cats, like them gym rats and shit. I mean, I understand there's bodybuilders and all that shit, but if you look at the culture of homosexuality, you know, it's that glamour muscle shit. It's that fake muscles. Like, look at me. It's, you know, it's surface shit. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
It don't mean a goddamn thing. It's all surface beauty. It's shallow ass people.
Straight up. My dad used to always say he gets his muscles from working and shit, fucking on them oil rigs.
Yeah, because country boy strength will put fucking gym rat strength to shame any goddamn day. You know what I mean?
Dude, did you know a movie I tried to watch the other day? You ever heard of Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno?
Oh, that was that one back to Mr. America or whatever, Mr. Universe.
Dude, he was like smoking joints in this shit, and he was like talking shit to these other people. But some of that movie, dude, I had to be honest with you, I had some of that movie was fucking like, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I watching this shit? I got a little like, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, dude, it made me. But like, dude, I do think the idea of bodybuilding and shit is just like, it's kind of a douchebag thing and shit.
You
like,
get into it and it becomes a drug.
Because in the military, they do shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, that's a soldier. You know what I mean? You're fighting. I mean, I get it.
kicking ass and shit.
I look at like bodybuilding is almost like a body dysmorphia or whatever. You know, is that the right word?
But what about people like Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall and shit?
They're just born that
yeah,
way.
they're not
just strong men. They're not like showing off their like flexing.
And now, yeah, we're going beyond bodybuilders. What about strongmen, dude? You ever seen some of them dudes? Dude?
Oh, strongmen are freaking awesome.
That is the cut.
Yeah.
Fucking
dude, yeah, but they're not like the bodybuilders and shit. You know, they look like
bodybuilding is Hollywood.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
Hollywood
exactly,
shit.
dude. And all those dudes, I watched this documentary, dude, that they were all doing steroids back in those days and shit.
Yeah.
All the we'll get into wrestling a little. Do you fuck with the wrestling, dude? The history of wrestling.
I started watching wrestling. Like the very first wrestling thing I ever seen was Undertaker's debut back in the day, and the very last time I ever watched wrestling was when the Undertaker retired. That was my dude.
Dude, I'd have to say, dude.
Fan. Hell yeah, dude.
He was probably the last great wrestler.
When he retired, that was it.
No, yeah, exactly. But you think that they went more towards like really towards like the children watching it? You know what I'm saying?
The motherfuckers can't act, man.
Dude,
that's all they got. Them chicks up there shaking their ass, and they can't act for shit. You know what I mean? Like it's
dude. They don't have divas anymore. They're just women wrestlers and shit. Like
back in the day, you had I can't remember that chick's name. Old chick now, but you know she'd go out there. They'd be covered up. You know, it was about the skill that they had, not about hey, you can shake your ass for the camera. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. I enjoy looking at a naked chick every once in a while myself, but goddamn, I don't want it to be my life. You know what I mean? I don't have to see it on commercials in every fucking show I see. You know, I think modesty's sexier than fucking a chick shaking her ass nowadays.
Yeah, they pushing that shit and make it probably just to like they're just pushing that shit to make people, and they're also making like not everybody's gonna look like that and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, and they're gonna.
Yeah, it's a weird world we live in, man. It's like if I look at, you know, when I was your age, it was drastically different than what it is now. It's crazy how fast it changed, and people don't even realize it. I mean, if you look at it, are you muted?
My bad. I said, was it better back then? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I'd call it better because, I mean, you know, you romanticize the life that you had. You know what I mean? So you don't really notice the bad as much as you should. I mean, with the stupid shit I was doing, it definitely wasn't better. Because I'd say people back then were way tougher. You know what I mean? At least in the way I see it. You know, but I'm old now, so I could just be biased. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like dudes were tougher. I heard stories about my dad and his friends like ripping people's eyeballs out and biting their ears off or their noses or some shit and stabbing.
See, it was a different world though. You figure iPhones came out in 2000, 2001, or 2005. The first iPhone came out, right?
Jeez.
So 15 years ago, look how much has changed in 15 years. And just think, and there's already 3 generations, like 2 or 3 generations that have been born that will never know a world before technology, like a cell phone or anything like that. It's freaking ridiculous.
Generation is gonna like. I'm gonna keep them. Kids know. You the kids now. Babies who like they'll know phone is something to look at and entertain themselves with, and they just and you know fucking like. I remember beepers whenever I was a child and shit.
Yeah, I had those.
17, I think 18. Yeah, it's 18. Yeah.
Am I freezing up or are you freezing up?
No, we're good.
Well, both of y'all are good on my screen here.
Yeah, why? Who's saying that? Somebody saying we freezing up?
No, you're freezing up on my side a little bit.
No, you looking good. Everything's looking good over here. We have it going right here. I need to get so close to the freaking camera.
I know you tripped me out the other day, man. You were right up on that damn screen. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably 3 grams in. Your face and your shoulders look so disproportionate, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought I was tripping.
Tripping. Yeah, straight up. Look. Damn it, I've been missing a lot of the chat, dude. I ain't got caught up on the chat.
Having their own.
Dude, yeah, the chat's having they're straight up talking about so dude.
But yeah, you figure back, like when I was doing shit, they didn't have, not everybody had a damn camera or video camera in their pocket 24/7. So you could get away with a lot more shit.
Heck, then start the mafia.
Yeah.
Like,
I look back at, like, if I was this age in the 70s, that's going to sound fucked up. Calm down, y'all. I would have been the perfect fucking serial killer. Knowing what I know now, if I lived back in the 70s, you know what I mean?
you know, you used to be alive today free. Yeah, it's really like,
It's crazy, man. Technology moves too fucking fast.
isn't
And
that
that's probably
insane?
why we're not seeing anything like that nowadays. You
Exactly.
don't see no serial killer. Oh, this serial killer caught. Bro.
But the next thing will be bombers, though. It's going to be people doing more bombers. Because right now it's the mass shooters have replaced and we talked about this before, huh?
Last year, BLM, Antifa, and some other group got together with the Muslim Brotherhood and had like a conference at a hotel and shit. You know what I mean? So logically, you just be like, well, what could the Muslim Brotherhood teach these people? You know what I mean? So be ready for anything, man.
American. Isn't that what they specifically? No, the Muslim Brotherhood. That's what he's talking about. Yeah, the Muslim Brotherhood. They believe that don't they believe that white people were invented by a mad scientist?
They're the same people who shot up that French newspaper a while back.
Oh no, I'm tripping. Okay, my bad. I was in a whole. I'm thinking about Islam.
Yeah, that's Nation of Islam.
No,
Nation of Islam, More Science Temple, Hebrew Israelites. See, that's what they don't. None of these things get any recognition, and they're more prevalent. I've seen more of these people, literally hundreds of these people.
marching. And
I've only met one person to ever claim to be in the Klan. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they're not telling us everything that's going around. Obviously, the Klan's bad. You know, all that good shit that should go without saying. But what about the hey, these guys are bad on the other side? How come we don't know anything about these fucking groups? You know,
say that right wing white nationalists. They keep on saying that. That's what they give them a call. And they say white nationalist groups are the worst.
Yeah.
Right wing groups are the worst threat to the United States and shit. But that's their language that they use and shit. They'll be.
Thing that happened, you know?
that's why we got to take over the media, man. We sitting back letting all this shit fucking happen. We need to go to the goddamn CNN buildings, Atlanta, LA, New York. You know,
Dude,
Chicago.
BLM did. They was in scene. The BLM wasn't seen. It destroyed that.
See, that just shows you because they're
What they're fighting.
they're that quick to turn on their people, and that's the thing that the news and the politicians don't understand is they're not their people. They're full blown anarchists. They don't give two shits. They're a means to an end. They know if they keep punking them, they're going to keep getting their way. You know what I mean? And they know that we're just going to sit back on our fucking asses and do nothing but bitch about it. And it's going to keep happening and keep getting worse. Look how bad it's been in the last. Look what happened after fucking, George Bush put in the Patriot Act. Full blown bullshit. That's when I first started getting into politics. So that's, my most relevant first reference was the Patriot Act when I started noticing that all these people are full of shit. And then you move on to Barry. You had 8 years of him doing that shit, trying to push that single, everybody gets free health care, everybody gets free college, all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? And it just keeps adding up. Literally thousands of things happen during a presidency. And we only focus on like 5 or 6 because there's just too much to fucking pay attention to. And while we're paying attention to these 5 or 6 big things, they're over here doing these fucking hundreds and thousands of other things behind our back, putting in different things. We're too all over the place. We just need to say, fuck it. If the common man can't understand every single law that is in place, then there's too many fucking laws because the laws are supposed to be for us. And what sense does it make if we don't know them? And if we know them, if we don't understand them, then why the fuck are they there?
At school, they teach us how to fucking do Facebook and Twitter and shit nowadays, and they teach us how to do other bullshit back in the day.
Yeah.
They don't even teach us how to
My
manage.
son had he had the political stuff, all the government class in 8th grade for 2 weeks. That's all he fucking had.
Who was it?
My son.
Okay. Yeah, that shit is I don't want my son to go to public school here, man. Like, I don't want that shit, dude. Like,
Oh, we went through.
yeah, dude. Whenever I was in 8th grade, dude, my teacher, she was like, "Will somebody that actually will be something with their life say some shit instead of you?"
Our cigarettes. Our teacher
Right.
went to the store to buy them cigarettes.
Yeah, and we are 18. They would send us to the store to buy them cigarettes and shit. That's true. This was back before you was 21 to buy cigarettes. I'm old
Yeah.
enough to been like 18 to buy cigarettes at least.
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing, man. That pissed me off a whole lot. That makes no sense.
And what about the soldiers and shit that are like 18 years old?
Yeah, because technically you can enlist when you're 17.
Dude, yeah, that's
You know what I mean? You can't vote. You can't buy cigarettes. You can't buy a fucking gun. But yet they want to try to make it to where 16-year-olds can vote for who's president. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
that's nasty right there. Fucking
It makes no sense, man.
yeah, she's tripping, dude. That's funny. You never saw the people storm the Capitol and they was like, "Where's that bitch Nancy at? We've come for her fucking head."
And see, that was, I mean, I get it. Like, I was pissed off for everybody who was standing up for those people. Like, I'm glad that they did it peacefully and all this other shit. Those people pissed me off for like a month straight. I was like, fuck anybody who said, yeah, I'm glad they were peaceful. What? It was a wasted opportunity. That's all I'll say. It was a wasted fucking opportunity to make a point.
They could have actually burnt that place down. And I heard some people were carrying pew-pews with them in that shit or some shit. I'm not trying to say anything fucked up, but you know, they could have done some crazy shit for sure.
Right? There's like literally priceless paintings on the wall, statues everywhere. Nothing got touched, nothing got hurt. I mean, so it was cool that they were like, hey, look, we're the we're the calm ones. We can do this without fucking your shit up. But on the same time, it was like, man, they just let that shit get shot in the face and did nothing about it. You know what I mean? They had all that opportunity to
actually. Yeah, dude. Yeah, pivot, man. That was fucked up, dude. Like, and that guy, the cop will not face any charges. The family because of that.
Nope.
You guys, you ever heard of a unspecified podcaster and review?
Mm-hmm.
Their channel, I'll try to send you a link to them and shit. They were doing all the coverage of the. They might be shut down now, honestly, but they were doing all the coverage of the live streams from all the riots and shit that happened last year, not like in Minneapolis and all that shit. They were getting like some. I saw the footage when Kyle defended himself against three perverts and shit.
Yeah. Kyle Rittenhouse is a fucking hero. They keep talking about these nurses and teachers, or no, Kyle Rittenhouse is a fucking hero.
Modern day politics. Shit, dude. Straight up, dude. Like he like this one of these times to lead up to a civil war trial. And
I'm only hearing about every 3 words. Hey, I'm gonna jump out and bring me back in and see if that fixes it.
heard that, Bubba. What up, SKM Keith? Yo, is everything cool with you guys? Do you guys hear everything Hutch is saying? You hear everything I'm saying? He's saying I'm cutting in and out on him real bad. He's about to hop back in though. Let me see what everybody in the chat's saying. We kind of missed out on it.
He
Yeah,
sounded pretty good on this.
no social media. That's why I thought he sounded good to me as well.
I hear it. It sounded good.
Since day one, homeschooling.
What's up?
What up, Bubba? Yeah, everybody said that everybody said you sounding good.
It was like, whenever you start talking, I'm only hearing like every 3 or 4 words. You know what I mean?
Damn, that sucks that you can't hear that shit.
I think I'm talking a little too fast.
I think it's me talking too fast, and I think it's lagging or it's causing it to I need to slow down.
Yeah.
Woosa. Woosa.
They say we both sound fine. It might just be my connection. I don't know. It's dark. I don't know if it's clouds out there or not.
Did it storm bad the other night? I know you said you had some bad storms, dude, coming through.
Oh man, it stormed like a motherfucker out here yesterday, man. It was ridiculous. But
It's supposed to have been storming here, but it has not stormed, dude. It has not. It ain't been raining. It ain't been doing shit.
SMT, I figured out some shit with your ghost problem, man. I told you about that, Hutch. You remember
Huh.
those? His house is basically haunted. Whenever his daughter is at his friend's house the other day, he got been hearing noises coming from her room.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, dude. But
I have some crazy stories like that.
I have a buddy. I'll have a buddy who will be talking about Oh no, I had a buddy into the foxhole. He said that There's this app called Portal that will allow you to like it does a radio scan of your whole house and shit, and supposedly it can pick up on ghosts or some. And you do that at your own risk. It might be bullshit, which is most likely what it is. That with the Portal app as on your phone, I feel like it'd be better to buy one from Amazon. Or, who knows if any of that shit would work at all. You know what I'm saying? But that would still be fucking cool, dude. If you got some recording of some kind of shit, dude, and that would help you find out for sure what was up. Is what
See, that's one of those things where it's like I have to see it to believe it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I've never
up in the woods. I've heard crazy shit my whole fucking life, and you never know what it could be. You know what I mean?
There's animals. That some of these animals insane shit.
Oh,
Shit, like sounding like a. What's the biggest animal you got out there, Hutch? You guys got bears out there, dude?
oh shit. Yeah, we got bears now. We got black bears now.
What's up, Bug, dude?
I haven't seen one yet, but they're all around us. A whole bunch of people around us caught them on their game cams and shit. I just haven't seen one yet.
We've had a lot of wild turkey around here, but dude, we got some black bears around where I live at, dude. They're like 400 or 500 pounds, dude. Like that's pretty big for one of them, isn't it? Or is that like average? Or so that seems like it's pretty big.
That's massive.
I've always seen them as small on TV and shit.
It's like the mother.
But yeah, I've ran into one a couple of times and shit. Whenever I was getting out of my car, and then like it was right behind me. I did not even notice this gigantic bastard. And then my girl was like, "Hey, there's a bear behind you," and I was like, "What?" Because the garbage can was right beside of the car that whenever we parked. But dude, I was like this. I told him, I said, "Oh shit!" I was like, at his ass and shit. And dude, it was just like a gigantic dog, dude. It's just
That's
like
what the news said that this fucking morning when we were watching the local news this morning. That's what they said. Like, hey, because people are going out there and having bears on their fucking hoods and shit. And, we haven't had a lot of bears this way in 100 years. So people are freaking out. And they're like, yeah, just go out there and yell at it. Honk your horn at it. Like, I'm like, all right.
Dude, you're gonna have to be dealing with a lot of fucking tourists once you guys start getting more of those. They're gonna start trying to build shit around your town and shit. But, dude,
I'm already planning on going deeper into the woods, man.
They be taking these people and shit. I have to go through this town and shit, but these people, they will stop traffic for like 30 minutes to an hour just to take photos of bears and shit. And they'll be feeding bears and shit, dude. And they'll have the park rangers have to go back and kill the bears and shit.
Yeah.
Took canned food from a person.
Cause see, like it gets like when it gets dark here, it gets like you can't see your hand in front of your face dark. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm gonna come out on the porch one day, try to take a picture in the driveway, end up stepping on a 200-pound bear and shit. Like, that's gonna suck.
No, you not to always carry a hatchet with you or some shit or some kind of like fucking shoddy with you or some shit. Shit, dude, you'd have to but I feel like you could honestly I think bear spray, because I don't want to kill a bear, you know what I'm saying? I would rather just pepper, like use that bear spray on it or some shit. So I think bear spray would be good too. But if a bear was attacking my dog or some shit, or attacking like one of my family members or some shit like that, or one of my friends, or if I saw a bear attacking any person and shit, like eating them and shit, that all or any kind of, I would kill it. Oh shit, a wolverine, dude.
Fuck that. Hell no.
They're mean little bastards, right?
Yeah. Those things are fucking evil, man.
They eat bears sometimes, don't they?
They don't. They literally have no predators because they're so fucking mean.
Dude, that's. He said
They
they're
fuck with them.
they're
Bears don't fuck with them.
proud.
Oh. Those things are badass.
Do you know about that drought he's talking about, Hutch? Is that the one out the West Coast apparently?
Yeah, the whole West Coast is experiencing droughts and shit, and they got the forest fires are coming through now like a month earlier than they're supposed to. So it's chasing all the wildlife down into the towns and the cities as that fire and that drought's chasing farther away. You know what I mean? It's a clusterfuck right now. Weather's fucking weird, man.
Dude, what do you think it is? Do you think it's what? Do you think it's hard? Do you think the Chinese and shit and they're getting together to fuck with the weather? Do you think it's like? Do you think it's global warming, or do you think global warming's bullshit?
I think global warming is bullshit. I think it's just natural weather occurrences. I mean, I believe right now we're in that time frame. It's been 12,000 years since our last ice age, so we're in that fucking, we're in that zone. You know what I mean? Was the last ice age, because the temperature went up just 18 degrees is all it went up. And it made, everything was nice and plentiful and, crops everywhere. The world was fucking great, perfect weather all around. And then that, that kicked it, which caused the ice age, however that works, and we're at the end, we're at the end of that cycle. It's about to happen again, They've got what, 6 or 7 ice ages already recorded on history within that time frame.
Yeah, like you say, like miniature ice ages and shit in between that, like destroyed civilization completely whenever they happen. Almost, you know what I'm saying? Imagine it's like a major ice age that lasts. Though the ice age lasts for about like what 10,000 years or some shit.
Somewhere in that range. Well, yeah, I think so. It depends. Like, I mean, I know the cycles between 9 and like 12,000 years, right? Is what the cycle from it starts to go up and come back down. So I think the actual ice age might only be, 9,000. I mean, it's still a shit ton of time. You know what I mean?
I wonder what the next.
We've survived them. You know what I mean? And we'll survive them again.
Do you think we'll come out looking any different after that 10,000 years from now, or 9,000 years?
Oh, it's always going to be different. You look at maps from 300 years ago. The continents' shapes are different than what they are now. You know what I mean? Things sink, water levels rise, water levels go down. You think like 12,000 years ago, what was it? Antarctica had 0 ice on it. You know what I mean? And it was an actual continent. So shit changes. We will survive. Some of us, the strong will survive at the end. You know what I mean? No matter how much faith you got, no matter how much money you got, the strong will survive and make it through to start the next generations.
And then as the hard, the tough fucking mean bastards, the strong willed, the strong physically, not even not just the mean could die too. But still, like when I say mean, I mean like somebody that's willing to fucking like driven is what I mean and shit. Like somebody that's like do this shit, dude. But I think that
like you got to be mentally strong. Physically strong will only get you so far, but you got to be mentally strong to make it through anything. Because even the strongest motherfucker in the world, if he ain't got the brain for it, he ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean?
He'll fall into like some kind of booby trap or not know how to activate some kind of fucking shit, or he won't know how to like plow a field or some shit, or how to like. He might know how to do that, but he might not know how to do any of that. He might not know how to do any physical, like any kind of like. Exactly, is like might be like a somebody that wouldn't know how to do some practice. Like, what is the thing where like I had in this fact, like my old boss, he said I prefer common sense over experience any day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that
makes sense.
Since you can go through life and not know.
Yeah, dude. I just got my common sense. Like fucking probably like sometimes shit. We still learning. I'm still learning my common sense right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a little bit, not a whole lot.
See, I was about to start fretting. I was about to start being like. Yeah, sometimes I've noticed sometimes I have a little fun and shit. I keep on going squirrel. My bad, Huds. But
Are you?
fuck it, we're talking some shit. I got lost in the
We're
chat.
basically becoming all big old family now. So
Exactly. Yeah, I think we've got probably like fucking like 5 or 6 days worth of hours worth of talking, or like, like about a week worth of. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna try to do these at like every day, man. Even I'm gonna, we're still doing late night hideout and shit. You're about to be going insane or some shit, right? With us, another crater and shit. And we're gonna be, dude. These people are gonna be entertained. Now, have we heard about? Is there gonna be anything else special you think going on without getting any more details and shit? But like, maybe there gonna be anybody returning or anything like that? Have you heard anything like that?
I know there's somebody who's been gone for well, you know what I mean, absent for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is planning something fucking huge for this fall or this winter. That's all I can, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are about to they're gonna try to blow your minds this fall, man. There's a lot of shit coming from a lot of people.
People are like, who the fuck are you talking about? You guys just have to watch out. You just have to look at it. You have to make sure, you have to make sure you keep an eye out, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to stay constant. Like I said, the schedule is the only thing that's gonna hold me back for a while. You know what I mean? Just because even if I schedule myself something, I gotta fight myself. Like, fuck that. You can't tell me, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm trying to get it dialed in to where I'm consistent with the schedule, but I'm still be putting shit out regardless. But I got a couple of big things I got coming up, hopefully, if everything works out right.
Dude, yeah, they will. They will. Yeah, because like that's something that dude. They will, dude. This shit's gonna be badass, dude. Like, because, dude, you connect with people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's at, dude. So I think that I don't know why I keep on going squirrel. I think hearing about
next month, I hope I have I want to do a whole bunch of meet and greets next month. Backwoods ain't showed up here yet, but I got the title for the bike today. So next week on Monday I'll be legal. So next month I know I got to go help another creator put up a greenhouse in almost to Arkansas, and then I'm gonna go take a ride over to Kansas and visit a couple creators over there, and then a couple people from the chat. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be getting around next month, man. A lot of shit to do.
heard that shit, dude. I'm gonna try to, dude. Yeah, we'll do it. But you should come up to Tennessee, dude. That would kick ass as well. We need to all figure out like for like something like where we can all meet at the same time and shit.
I know they're doing. I think it's North Carolina.
Dude,
I could be way off, but somebody's doing it. But it's limited space. You know what I mean? Because there's only so many campsites, like 20 people or so. But hell, that's what I want to try to get. I don't know too many people in Missouri. You know what I mean? Not the people that I, really fuck with like that. As far as creators to get something going.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I'm like, Missouri's, center of the damn country. Makes it even for the East Coast and the West Coast. But that'd be, that would take a lot of planning to do something like that.
Yeah, so we have, like you said, September, we'll be having plenty of time to think and be creative and shit. And how long do you think it'll be? Do you think this will carry over into next year, that we'll have that time to be creative when they bring this live?
I think we're going to have all the time in the world to be creative because everybody's going to get locked down again. You know what I mean?
How many months do you think that's going to be, though? I mean, like, do you think that's going to carry next year?
Oh yeah, it's going to go past Christmas without a doubt because they're going to try to cancel. They're going to try to cancel the holidays again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. I thought you were in Utah, man.
Yeah,
is Utah 16 hours from Kansas City?
Look that up right now.
Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah.
I can do that.
Look at the.
What's going on, Leslie?
Pitched out the not but in Missouri. I heard that would be like one of the first places attacked by nuclear weapons if a nuclear war happened.
1,094 miles, 14 hours, 57 minutes.
Shit, that's straight.
He said that's what Google Maps said.
Dude,
So, yeah, that's not
hours
right.
is far as fuck. I think now that I think about it, I don't know why I say. For a second, I was tripping. I was like, I've heard that was squirrel right there. I just thought 16 hours.
Right.
It's like I thought he meant he was just right across the border from the. That was like the distance between New York City and shit, and where I live at though. Like, and or not, yeah, dude. That's so funny, dude. I was thinking that he said that he was like 5 minutes away from Missouri, dude.
Right. Shit, that ain't nothing but that's a day and a half trip. That ain't really too bad. At least a bike trip anyway.
Yeah,
Ride
dude.
in 12 hours, camp out wherever you're at, and then boom, ride 4 or 5 hours, get where you're going. What a one! What's going on, Doc Mac?
That's a good look. That's a good trip. It looks like he showed me this on his Google Maps. Let me show you guys this shit real quick. How do I switch the camera? You see that?
Hold it back. Bring it back towards me. Oh, yeah.
Straight shot down 70.
Dude, that would kick ass, dude. That would kick ass.
Colorado, man. I want to go back to Colorado.
Man, I ain't never been, dude. You ever been out Colorado, Hutch, or any of those places?
Yeah, I've been everywhere except for Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, and what's that little retarded state? Rhode Island.
I feel that, dude. That's like one of the only places where weed isn't legal at up there, and that in all those states and shit. And they have some serious like charges on that shit up there.
Yeah, I want to like
all is good to you, by the way. What does he mean? You guys having bad vibes?
No, I just said what's up.
No, I'm just kidding. My bad. I'm fucking around. My bad.
You know Doc Mac's sensitive.
Dude, that's why I said that shit. Nah, dude, he's just fucking around, dude. But I didn't. What did you saying, Bubba?
That's why. See, it's kind of iffy because a lot of this stuff I'd have to do next year, right? Like if I do, because next year I want to go at least to one of the coasts. But if everything's fucking stupid, you know what I mean? So I can't make plans for next year because I don't know what the fuck's going to happen over the wintertime. You know what I mean? I get my hopes up to do something crazy just to find out that, you know, half the fucking country's locked down and shit.
Half the country locked down, or half of it's in a bloody civil war and shit with each other and shit. Like,
but on the other hand,
flashing.
You know, so, but you never know, something like that. Maybe I would take a couple trips. I don't know. You know what I mean? Too much shit up in the air right now.
That's why if I could afford it, dude, I would try to get like an acre and at least 15 different states within driving distance or something.
Well, see, what I was planning on doing is like at least 4 states, but I wanted like 5. That way, exactly, bug dude. Don't anything in the spring. But like say I'm in Missouri, so I've got, you know, the grow climate that I've got here. Then I would go. So I got this. Then I go down south and get a more tropical climate, you know, like Florida or Louisiana or something. That way I can grow oranges and shit. Then get something out in Texas to where you grow something different, you know what I mean? That way each location is basically deciding on its agriculture and the animals that you can hunt in that area. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a good idea, man. You got that planned out.
Yeah, that way. This boy's talking about having 6 damn kids. Backwoods, what's going on?
Backwoods. What's up, Bubba? Do you want to pop on here with us and bullshit for a second? Your son's talking about having 6 kids?
Yeah, he's
boy.
He wants a compound up in Montana and shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, that'd be bad. Is he gonna be a Mormon?
No.
Badass though, dude.
He wants he wants a multicultural farm that's basically like David Koresh style without all the Jesus talk. You know what I mean?
I love that, dude. He has a good mind, dude. You think he has a good mind, dude?
Yeah.
I used to. That's cool, man. Because like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have kind of like a harem style. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Whenever I was young, dude, I was wanting all that shit too, dude. I would like to have like, okay, let me have a Chinese wife. Let me have a white one. Let me have a black.
Yeah, I gotta be crude here, but it all sounds good till their cycles link up, and you just have a shitty life. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, a lot of people like they'll think that like if you're doing it for a religious thing, then like, but if you're doing it like there are people that do that like, and that's not religious and shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But there are people that do it for religious reason and shit. Like if you're married like a hardcore Mormon, like they can't have sex with all of their wives at the same time or some shit. You know, and part of my language, but they can't. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be badass, but. See, I'm going squirrel. My bad. I'm going.
It's one of those things where it's like I'm not opposed to it, but I wouldn't want it on the other. You know what I mean? The other way. I wouldn't want.
I would not want my. Oh yeah.
5 dudes. You know what I mean? So that's why I stay neutral on it because I'm like, yeah, I'd be a hypocrite. You know what I mean?
That's just like and that's just like like when the teacher shit happens. Like if a man teacher does some fucked up shit, it's fucked up. But if a woman teacher does some fucked up shit, she goes to jail for like 2 years, and it's awesome. And they're like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, man, you fucked that woman and shit."
Yeah.
Both are wrong though. Both are really terrible though. But dude, said some parts of Montana have really mellow climate. Dude, Montana would be badass, dude. What makes him want to go to Montana for? What piques his interest in that place?
It's freaking Montana, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I think I went salmon fishing there, if I'm not mistaken, a couple years ago, because I used to live in Idaho, and I think that Idaho's across the border from Montana.
I think, yeah, I think.
I went up there I was hanging out with the Nez Perce. They're like an Indian tribe. And they're pretty cool people and shit. My aunt was dating one of these guys, and it was awesome, dude. We went up there. Yeah, dude. These salmon that they was catching was fucking like, they're looking good, dude. This is like these same they meet in Japan, or they come through this river, and then these same salmon in Montana will find their way in Japan one day, apparently, or some shit, or vice versa.
Yeah, exactly, Doc Mac. In Montana, you don't have to people if you don't want to. Because see, like my dream is to. I've always wanted to be. I want to have a bison farm. You know what I mean?
Dude,
it's like 1,000 acres, and just let them just free range fucking bison. You know what I mean?
Mr. Climate. There's a place there close to me that has some bison. But it seems like they don't have enough land to be roaming on it, because they're used to they're natural. It's like a tiger. They're used to having like miles of land.
Yeah, they got to migrate. Yeah,
and that's why exactly, man. And dude, the buffalo, man, it would be cool because I would eat some of my buffalo, but I would be trying to allow them to repopulate.
Have you ever had buffalo or bison?
Dude, yeah.
That is, them steaks are shit.
Dude, that's next level shit, dude. And I just feel like you know, once you've had some bison and shit, and you've had deer, it'll make you not want to eat cow and shit no more, unless you know what I'm saying. Like,
same thing with elk. It's like once you eat elk, you never want to eat deer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I guess technically elk is the healthiest food on the planet.
Really?
Yeah. As far as meat wise, you know what I mean?
I can see that. I do like some elk, dude. I tried elk a couple of times when I was out there. I tried some moose before too when I was out there and shit. And that shit was pretty smacking. It had they fried the moose's blood up, the dudes that I was Yeah, we ready for a Patriot 3%er?
This Patriot 3% are ready for us. That's the question.
Exactly. Let me see. Did I put the link out, or am I tripping?
I'm not seeing it over here. Ooh, holla, ew. I can't. I can do the bison. I can't do lamb. I don't know. Lamb and goat. I can't do it.
Dude,
just can't do it.
I've never tried goat. I'm sure I like it, but I love lamb, dude. Like, dude, I'll eat liver sometimes and shit, dude. Like, I'll eat like all kinds
I
of
love some liver.
like
I'll eat the hell out of some liver and onions, man.
some shit like that. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, that's some good shit, dude. A lot of people like hate that kind of shit, dude.
Yeah, my wife can't even stand the smell of it. I can't even bring it in the house. You know what I mean?
See, yeah, man, I definitely want to squirrel, dude.
That's what they say. When you're young, if you're not a liberal, you have no heart. When you're old, if you're not a conservative, you have no brain. That's why I'm trying to push my son to be like, hey, go out there and experience that city shit now and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? We all come back.
The party and shit, meet some girls and shit, you know, have a good time, make some money and shit out in the city, dude. What up, Appalachia? Let me see. Here he is.
What up?
What up,
Look
sir?
at this old dude.
What y'all doing?
Ain't seen you in 37,000 years, man.
Just want to let you know. American outlaw, baby.
Fuck yeah.
How the hell are y'all?
Good.
Another day in life, man.
Working my way back into my house again, man. I got kicked. I'm not going to dwell on it, but I got kicked out of my house, man. But
I heard the other night, bro. Look.
You heard that shit?
Yeah, listen to me, brother. I was trying to tell you in the chat. I know you wasn't really paying attention to the chat much, but
yeah,
hey, man, listen. I've been there, done that, lost everything I owned, and gained it all back, man. It's bro, I'm telling you, you'll be just fine. I promise.
Heard that, man.
Just remember that, man. You'll be just fine.
See, sometimes I'll be freaking out, dude, and I'll be.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
I know, man. Trust me. But
dude, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But my problem is, dude, like you just said, everything is gonna be all right. But sometimes I'll be tripping. Like I'll be like, please, babe, please don't leave me. Please let me come back to the house.
Don't do that.
I know. I need to just leave her alone,
Don't
dude.
do that.
And she's been getting pissed at me for talking and shit. Like you talking too much. She's been wanting me like for talking. I've been talking. How do I put this? Like I will be talking regular, and I'm not trying to put my business out on blast too much, but it is kind of funny. You guys want to go backstage?
What?
You guys go backstage?
No, we're doing a live stream, man. Let's do the live stream and stuff, man, and let's talk shit, man. You need to get your mind off that stuff because you're gonna be just fine, bro. I'm telling you, if it works out, man, then great. That's awesome. Just know it may not, and if it don't, move forward, man. Keep going.
Life goes on.
Life goes on, bro. I'm just saying. I'm definitely not saying anything bad about you. Don't want to, whatever. I'm just saying, let's move forward, man. Move forward and continue to grow your life with or without her. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes when you move forward in a positive way with that growth, sometimes they see that and they go, wow, that's positive, and they want to come back. So remember that, bro. Let's move forward, man. Don't be getting all that. Don't make me reach through the screen and choke you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's laugh and have a good time, man. You gotta live life, man. You gotta have a good time, bro. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
So,
we wasn't because I started this. I wasn't gonna try to talk about the fan movies. Is why I titled this live stream movie talk. But this shit. Every time I do one of these, it's like an episode of Family that will start off one way and it'll end in a completely different way than it started.
Right.
That's how a conversation's supposed to happen, man.
Straight up.
So what did y'all do that was positive today?
I put out a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah, I seen a couple of them.
Mine,
the music one.
I got my squash. I finally got to try some of my garden food, man. This is the first time I ever grew anything in the garden, man. All of my stuff
Mhm.
was seed besides my tomatoes.
Right.
But dude, like, it was awesome. My squash was delicious, dude. I got a video of me putting out about whenever I was cooking up all that squash and shit.
Can you grow a marijuana plant?
I could, but I can't legally in my state.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Have you ever grown one successfully? I have.
I haven't tried. No, I want to though, but I just feel too scared about it and shit.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. You know what I'm getting at is you can grow a marijuana plant, dude. You can grow the hell out of a tomato plant, man. They're pretty much the same, man. All that stuff that Hutch is showing on stuff, man. I've been doing the same stuff to dude. Look, hold on. Let me show you something. It'll take me just a second.
Backwoods is hyped up, man. He ain't been on alive in 10,000 years. He's about to go hard.
Dude, look at this. Look at this. I just picked these yesterday, man. From two tomato plants, and I've got about 40. I think it was 48 when I counted them yesterday after I picked these, and my wife took about 10 of these earlier to her mama's house to give away. But I mean, that come off of 2 plants, dude. 2.
That's a good ass haul, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude.
My tomato plant's fucked up. I only gotten 2 tomatoes off of it.
That are none.
I gotta go get a cigarette. I'll be back.
Are you clipping all the low branches on it?
No, I haven't clipped none of them yet, man. I need
Oh
to.
man, clip all the branches off the bottom, man, and let that thing get a lot of air underneath it. It's real good for the health of the plant. I plant mine like I clip off when I first get it when it's a little plant, like about like that, you know. I'll clip all the way up to just the top part and bury that son of a gun and just leave the top part sticking out about this far. So all that stem, man, roots out. Dude, I'm telling you, man, my stuff is freaking exploding out there, man.
See, man, I'm definitely next time he does one of those grow parties, dude, we should I might just hop on there with my tomato plant and shit, and you guys can give me advice, and I like it. Go clip that part of the tomato plant. Are you an agent for the DEA?
Am I what? An agent for the DEA? Man, look, if I told you, Bug Dude, I'd have to kill you, bro. I'm just saying.
That's Purple 101.
I mean, I was just looking at
Bug Dude probably asking the same city.
Pepper 101. If I told you, man, I had to come hunt you down, bro. I don't want to have to do that. I like you too much, man.
Look what else he said to you to make up for it, though. That you had a nice hiney when you stood up.
Hey,
I know.
you mess with 101, you mess with me.
Hey, look, I like one. I love 101, man. Me and him go at each other pretty hard all the time, man. We're good.
If you ain't getting trolled by 101, then you ain't nobody.
That's right.
Rolls just busting balls and shit, dude.
Oh, I haven't showed you these yet, have I?
Was that the buds? Oh, dude.
Mm.
Dude, that really makes me wish I could smoke. That makes me wish I had something to smoke right now.
That is Grape Ape, and that is Green Crack.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna put you on big screen. Dude, fuck yeah, dude. And that's the grape ape right there.
Yep.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wish that I wish I could grow that shit here, man. If I was out somewhere in the woods and shit, if I had me some good space and shit, I would say fuck it. Need to start wax. Yeah, it is bad that you can't. Let me see. Yeah, I drink. It sucks. It's easier for me to go get some beer.
hey, Beer will kill you, though. People die every day of alcohol.
I felt
Ain't nobody in the history of ever died from weed.
the other night when after I got done with that live stream on Tribes, dude. I told Hutch about this. I don't know if I've told, but I felt like I was put through a dehydrator or some shit. I felt like a shriveled piece of bacon or beef jerky. Yeah, dude. Like, it was bad. I was probably about 12 beers in or some shit like that. You know, to some people that's nothing, but to me that's enough to get me fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, man. So here's the thing, guys. Number one, Hutch.
So
I'm about to. I know I've been talking about coming up there, man, and I'm really working on this little business venture right now, and I went around and hit up some more properties today, and got to put bids in. I got all them ready. I'm gonna put them in tomorrow, and I think I can get all three of them, no problem. And had to do some stuff, but I'm about to come up there, man. I'm telling you, because it's about to be raining and shit here for the next 4 or 5 days. I ain't gonna be able to mow no grass, man.
hey, I'll be here whenever you get around to it, man.
I think Mojo Man wants to ask you guys something.
Oh God, Mojo Man, are you serious?
Hop up, Mojo Man. The link, I think the link's still out there. If you let me throw it out there again. Yeah, he's got some shit that he's wanted to ask you guys. Dude, that'll be badass. You guys definitely need to do
I
a
think
live.
you have at least
together.
7.
7.
Yeah, you guys definitely have to do a live stream from Hutch's shack, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, that would be sick.
he doesn't know it yet, but if he actually makes it up here in a reasonable amount of time, I'm gonna have you in that movie, man. I'm gonna have you out here running in these woods while I'm videotaping you.
Hey, I can't show it because I don't want to get him kicked off, but I've got a badass 12 gauge right here. I'm going to bring up there. It looks just like an AR-15. I mean, it's same thing. It's just a 12 gauge, dude, and it's freaking sweet, and it shoots like, dude, it'll shoot as fast as you can pull the trigger on it, dude.
My son was looking into one of those, and I was looking into the AK version last year. They're only like $560.
Yeah, that's about what I got in mine, and 10-round mags for them. Or I'll show you the mag. I can show you that without getting in trouble.
Dude, we should like do some kind of thing where we're in the woods, and I don't know if we're like we're in y'all in y'all woods.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that shit.
Look at this magazine. That's a 10-round mag.
And that's 12
with,
gauge.
Yeah.
Dude,
with,
that's
Yeah.
buckshot.
read something, dude.
Look at that, dude. This thing is, dude, it looks insane in this gun too, man.
Shit.
It comes with 2 5-round mags, and I bought 2 10-round mags, and yeah, this thing is insane, bro.
Hell yeah. You want one for the longest damn time. For like at least 4 or 5 years now, I've been wanting one of those damn things.
Man, that's the only thing I hate about YouTube, man. Because, well, I'd love to just show y'all right now. Y'all would be tripping. This thing is.
Think we'd get in trouble and shit for real and shit if you showed it.
You can.
Shit.
Shit, me and Dangerous.
We're watching right now.
Me and Dangerous was showing some. He showed it first, and then he was like, so I was like, well, hell, I'll show mine. So I showed my weapon, and freaking about 15, 20 minutes later, bam, boy, they cut the stream and said he had, but now he, true, we ain't got very many.
But I can feel that though. I could see some shit like that, man. That makes me want to take that. I have some videos and shit where I talk about some of the guns that I own and shit like that, and that makes me feel sketched out about that. You know what I'm saying, dude?
You see the way they're going hard after social media now, trying to get that fake information and shit. Even us small people are gonna have to start worrying about what the fuck we put out there.
Yeah, see, and it's really kind of weird because, like, I made a few videos of. I've actually got a video of me shooting this gun, and it's well, it's limited monetization. So I was just like, I ain't even gonna try to monetize that. I don't care. It's just like a minute video, you know. And so, but you can do that, and they won't necessarily take them down. They hadn't taken any of mine down, but it seems like if you try to do it on a live stream, they get all weird.
You see what Bug Dude put down there at the
That's
bottom?
what I was about to. Yep, that's what I was about to pop up on.
That makes sense.
I could feel that. That's
Yeah, I can respect that, you know.
Look at Bug Dude coming through with some logic. Now we know the world's shit.
wisdom.
You know what I mean?
I know, right?
When he's starting to make sense, what the hell?
I made a video last night, or yeah, it came out last night. I made a video talking about, you know, the new coof sniffing dogs that they got. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
And
What is that?
the dogs that can sniff out COVID-19.
Really?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the term for last night, and they had the dog. The fuck?
Tomorrow night, LA's going back to mandatory masks.
Yep.
Really? Do you think we're getting more stimulus checks again, boys, or what?
Yep.
Got the child earned income.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, bro. They're about to attempt to do another complete lockdown, and they are going to send out stimulus checks, and they're going to be big ones, man. Do you know that the Democrats just asked for a $6 trillion bill for infrastructure? And I've heard a couple of things about them saying that they were going to do stimulus checks out of them as well. $6 trillion they're fixing to spend.
Are we like how much are we in debt? Can you see how much we're in debt for?
We're at least 35 trillion at least. I mean, just that's what they show you, but honestly, between everybody's credit and I forgot what they call it, but it's all it has to do with the whole entire debt. Man, we're like up way like 200-300 trillion, dude. It's insane when you look at them numbers, man. You'll go, holy shit! And them numbers, they ain't going slow, man. They're I mean that ticker is just, and it's steadily going up, man. Dude, I'm telling you, if you go and watch them, I'm telling you, if you'll go watch that national debt live feed thing, it'll trip you out, man. You'll be like, holy shit.
Let me see that. I want to see that real quick.
So
Pull it up on your computer.
What's that, Mojo man?
What's up, Mojo?
Hey, what's up, Pilgrim? Backwoods, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Oh man,
that's it. That's it.
It's going up.
There it is. Yep, Pilgrim's got it.
Yep. Dude, I'm telling you, that thing is insane, man. When you
Just
start
watch
reading,
it.
you start reading through all that, man, all the debt and all the dude, I'm telling you, you'll be like, oh my gosh, man.
It'll blow your mind.
Are all these connected, or all like if you what? So these are all different debts. Like none of these things. If you added all these things up, it would be 60, right? Or
It'll tell you on towards the bottom. I think maybe the bottom right, middle to right somewhere. I think it tells you like a
Total debt. Total debt.
Total debt.
Once they
Yep, total debt.
Oh,
National debt is 28 trillion, I guess. This is the world debt. Look how much we are compared to these.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Makes no doubt sense.
the highest out of all these people.
100%.
Japan has the second highest.
Let's get bottom
You
here.
don't even have to print money because it's all digital now. They're trying to go away from cash. They can make money literally whenever they want to just by pressing a couple buttons on the keyboard.
Have you guys seen that commercial Spike Lee did about the like forget about old money. It's all about the new money, and it's about how they're trying to transfer all to crypto now. And
That looks like I froze up. There we go. I'm back. We're back.
Yeah, that's what it's going to get way worse before it gets any better. That's why all these connections that everybody's making, you need to make them now. You know what I mean?
Straight up, dude. I feel close as fuck with some of these people that I've met in this community.
This is the debt in Texas alone.
Texas has a debt of $1 trillion and almost $2 trillion as a state.
That is crazy.
Okay. All by themselves. Yeah.
Let's see.
It should show you each state's debt.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Tennessee has 44. What is that? Billion?
That's million.
Oh, yeah,
That's billion.
yeah, 44 billion in debt. That's not too bad.
Exactly, Howard. Drop connection. And start weeding out these people that you don't want to be around.
Dude, yeah, these psychic and vampires that feed on negative emotions and bad vibes and shit and fucking douchebags and shit.
Because we got the mask shaming coming, we got the no vax shaming coming, even from the damn president it's coming. So it's gonna be a rough winter, man. It's gonna be real fucking rough.
Do you think they're gonna have they're gonna still whatever happened to that eviction shit? I heard people were gonna be getting evicted by the millions. Have you dudes heard about some of that shit?
Yeah, what they say about 3% of the country is supposed to be evicted and homeless.
Yeah, so they
heard it seems like a big number, but 3% of 350 million is a lot of fucking people.
That's what I mean. 3 million, like, yeah, it's always rising.
What's that? That's why that what is it? That Blackwater or whatever. What's it called?
The one
that land.
Rock.
Yeah. Government funded housing, man.
We're almost at $4.2 trillion in deficit.
What exactly does that mean? I don't know what
that means. The money they bring in versus the money they spend. That is the deficit. They are spending almost $4.2 trillion more than we are bringing in at the average rate right now.
Well, they just started pushing out that child income thing this month, where all the children are getting paid. Yep, they just started that. I'm gonna opt out on that. My wife and we're gonna opt out.
Shit,
I don't want to be a part of that shit.
Honestly, I think that this I agree with you a little bit. Though.
Take that shit and build something.
Exactly. If you're married,
if you don't take it, they're just going to give it to somebody else. There's not enough. There's hundreds of millions of people who are going to take it who say they don't want to. Take that shit and use it.
Yeah, man, but if they do that, if we do that, that comes out of our taxes at tax time. We have to pay that shit back.
You're paying for it whether you take it or not.
Exactly, dude. I'm telling you right now, man. Look, okay, we got it. We just received it yesterday, and you know what? The day before yesterday, my daughter, she plays on a professional, or a pro volleyball type team, right? And she's got to get new shoes, new knee pads, new freaking shorts, new shirts, all this stuff. So guess what? I'll take that child tax credit. We just got it yesterday, and my wife went and ordered her everything she needed, man. And I'm just telling you, dude, I don't care what nobody said. I don't care how, because here's the thing. We'll be lucky if we even have a damn economy come tax time this next time. The way things are going, man. I don't put my look when you look forward and you say, oh no, man, if I do this now, I don't get my money come tax time. Well, you may not get shit anyway. If they do a whole nother complete lockdown through the winter, dude, they're going to find reasons to not give you tax returns anyway. And if they do another lockdown like they did, there ain't going to be a lot of people that are going to be applying for taxes.
Because that's what I used my stimulus on, was to build that damn greenhouse. I'm getting funded by the enemy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's how I look at it too, man.
No, I understand what you're saying, guys. I hear you, man. I hear you. I do. I hear you.
But my situation's different because I got kids that I'm not going to be able to claim next year that I claimed in my last taxes.
But we can give the check. We can give the checks
But even
to
when we give
them.
the checks to them, it's still going to come bite me in the ass during tax time.
So that'll affect your taxes, these checks?
Well, they
my
say,
wife's worried because we're not going to be claiming 2 of our kids come tax time, and we're trying to figure out how this don't bite her in the ass come tax time.
See, I feel that. I feel that 100% then on that level. Yeah, you don't want no shit like that with the taxes being messed around.
We're just really not sure how to play this, you know? And I think that's what they want. They want confusion.
Think how much of a hassle it would be to try to get a hold of Topeka and be like, hey, I want to return this money. You know what I mean? If you went through all that hassle of trying to track somebody down to find out who you'd return it to in the first place, then you're just sending basically a check to the government, hoping it goes to the right place. You know what I mean? And hoping they do the right thing in the end. That's a big fucking gamble, bro. Because I think you're going to lose it on the back end regardless.
Yep. I'm just telling you, man. I
hear you, brothers. I hear you. It's not like I hear you.
I mean, I get it. It's a moral conundrum and shit. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Look at what has been and look at what will be. This shit's it's going to happen again. We already know it's going to happen.
In the great
man. I mean, and like the people are saying, and that's what I was getting at a minute ago, was we were able to go ahead and not have to spend out of pocket. You know, we were able to buy my daughter the stuff she needed for her volleyball deal, and we got about $300 left over. And guess where that's going? In the pantry, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And if you look at it too, housing market.
No, I hear you, Backwood. I hear you.
All this money they're putting out is the dollar that you got today. You know, the $250 that you get today is not going to be worth $250 come February.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Great point, Hutch. Great point.
Straight up, man. You could be looking at like, man, I wish I'd have some extra food from that shit. Bug Dude makes a point.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, man. You know, we already see the gas prices are going up. Food is going up. You know,
hamburgers are ridiculous.
Yeah, if you can take
it's smaller portions now.
If you can take that money right now and buy at these prices what you have right at the moment, I guarantee you 3, 4, or 5 months from now, you'll be looking at that food and going, damn, I'm paying 50 cents more for that. You know, I'm glad I bought that when I did. You know, because this stuff is not going down. It's going up.
Yeah. And then if you look at it as like, say you wanted to wait and get it back during your tax time, well, then why don't you take that money now and just do the things now that you were going to plan on doing then? Like if it was bills or you wanted to do something, use that money for that now. That way you're getting more for your dollar.
Yes. Because I'm telling you, man, let me ask it like this, Mojo, and I'm gonna ask this to everyone in the panel and everyone in the chat. Does anyone in here right now think that there is a guaranteed economy by January?
Hell no. Hell no.
No, I don't think there's a guarantee on anything.
Okay.
I think
you know what there is.
Honestly, I don't wake up in the morning and think that I'm going to walk across the street and not get hit by a semi. No guarantees.
Bug Dude made a good point, though. He said the only thing that could save the economy would be another war.
It is
like a major war. Shit,
we have literally never gone to war when we had a good economy, not once. The economy's got to crash because the war machine pays the bills.
Makes sense, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Look at all the economies crashing. All the economies in the world.
You got to guarantee you're going to have anything come tax season, honey.
They need a war.
There might not even be nothing to file.
Just keep getting it.
Yeah, like what Laura said here. People out there buying new TVs and all this other shit. As the
Let them buy TVs and stuff. I know what I'm doing with mine.
I bought me some metal, and I bought me some lead, and I bought me some food, and I bought me some water, and I bought me a new car and shit. But it's not really new.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Buying lead, brother.
Dude, that's what Ark Waldman Survival said. Probably the greatest thing he ever said was, he said, forget about investing in gold and silver. You only need to invest in lead as a metal. It's like, fuck yeah, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
A few pieces of lead to take every bit of gold from somebody.
Exactly. That's the thing. Give me your gold.
Well, think about it like this. If Hutch, I come to Hutch and I'm like, hey man, you got this and that, and I'm like, I've got this and that, you know, and we're gonna start talking about trading, right? You know, let's say it's SHTF, and I walk up and I've got this right here, a whole box of shotgun shells to fit your shotgun, let's say, and I'm like, hey man, got this whole box of shells right here, man. I'm needing this, and this. And you're like, shit. But at the same time now, let's just say Pilgrim walks up to you and he's holding this gold in his hand and he's like, hey man, I got this gold right here. I'm needing this, and this. I mean, think about that shit, man.
Yep.
You could use those shells more, like they'd be more at hand and ready.
Unless you got a super high maintenance girlfriend who wants to be fucking blangy during shift. You know what I mean?
She just had to get over it. I had to cut her. I cut her some flowers off them little flower bushes out in the woods, man, and she playing with them.
I think we're all froze up.
Not just you.
I know I'm deep.
I think it's just you, Mojo.
No, you're
Is
clear.
it? I haven't seen any of you guys move either.
Good on this.
But man, I'm just
okay.
saying.
I'll go ahead and I'll bump out. I'll be in chat.
All right.
See you, Bug Dude.
All right, guys.
Mojo Man.
I'm Bug Dude. Mojo Man, see you, brother.
Bye-bye.
Later, brothers.
Dang, I'm having squirrel moments. Let me get back into. Let me get my head back in right.
Right.
Bug Dude talks too much, man.
Huh?
I'm just messing with Bug Dude. Go ahead.
I think that the reason that we both said Bug Dude was because they had Bug Dude up here on the.
I know, right? I think it's just because he's so cute.
He's prolific in his chats and in his comments, though. Like,
Well,
always just like.
Well, I'll tell you, Bug Dude actually, you know, I really been thinking about him since yesterday, since I seen where they're changing the name of the Gypsy Moth. You know,
Because of association with gypsies or some shit.
yeah, because it's Bug Dude.
Oh shit!
The bugs, moths, bugs. You know.
Shit. I could see that. They don't want
Bro,
to be.
I made a video last night talking about that, man. It's kind of funny actually, because I better not say it on here. You go.
Link. You got it out.
About Bug Man, Mojo. No, you got me fucking calling him Bug Man.
I know that was an accident, Mojo Man. I didn't mean to. He's like just misunderstanding, Bubba.
Volkswagen bugs, not insect bugs. He said.
Hey, see that, don't
you? What is that?
Some shine, baby.
Oh, that what flavor is that?
This is actually regular shine with a couple of cherry Jolly Ranchers dropped into it.
Oh hell yeah! You gotta add some that flavor. Without the flavor in there, that should be like.
Yeah,
Jolly Ranchers are great for everything, man.
And have you ever seen this? My shot glass. Been shot by a bullet. That's a real bullet in there.
Oh, that's badass.
That's kick ass.
The gentleman always drank from below the split. You always get your lick. Never mind. I'll be quiet.
No, you can be real, dude. Down, dude. It's late.
I'll be quiet.
You're too young for this kind of talk, Pilgrim. You're just a baby.
Right.
Heard that.
Gentlemen,
I'll expose it.
gentlemen, prepare to defend yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. Coming up, prepare to defend yourselves.
I'm I be tripping. I just think about like if the shit did get bad enough, I would just send my wife out out of the country and shit or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like go back to your country or some shit. You know, like instead of being here in that, like America would become a place that was.
By the time you get to the point to where you're going to be worried about sending her out of country, the country's going to be locked down.
Fuck, be no way to get out of the country. That's true. Have you guys ever seen the movie? What's this movie called? I seen this shit tonight. That's Songbird, I believe it was. It's about the COVID shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I didn't even watch it. I knew what it was about. I didn't even want to fuck with it.
I watched it.
Right. It was an alright movie. It wasn't necessarily propaganda, but it was kind of stupid though. Like some of the scenes some of the scenes they rushed the movie. You know what I'm saying? And like one of the scenes, they were in a factory or some shit, and then all of a sudden, some dude they never met before came up and saved their life, and then they didn't see him again after that. You know, just kind of shit like that. And but when that COVID and shit, I'd say that people would have to stay in their house in 2030, like 2023.
I think for one, it's really going to have to take something really majorly extreme to get us to that far down the road, you know what I mean? But I see a lot of things that are pointing that direction, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But now us being like down there in Cuba right now,
I don't know too much about that. Can you let me know a little?
Oh yeah, civil war is about to start in Cuba. Civil war is about to start in South Africa, France.
Yep.
Worldwide civil war is about to happen right fucking now.
Yep. I'm telling you, dude, it's several countries right now, man. They're protesting like hell, dude. They're chanting, every one of them are chanting liberty. Liberty.
This is how World War III starts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they about to be bringing I bet you they're gonna do some of that Project Blue Beam or some dumb shit like to unify all of us or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
the world's gonna unify soon. You know, we're gonna be a one world soon, dude.
Yeah, that's that one world government bullshit. That's why everybody hates the fucking UN so much.
Well, it's order out of chaos. You know, that's what they want. They want the chaos so they can try to establish order. But the problem with it is I think that they have screwed with us and screwed with all these people for so long that people are like, we don't want to hear anything y'all got to say anymore. You know, so I don't think they're going to get their order out of the chaos that is fixing to happen. You know what I mean? The chaos that is happening. Yeah. You know, they're not going to be able to get the order that they are looking for. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you see how quick the Antifas and the BLMs turned on them the first time they said no. So I think that gave them a little rude awakening. Like, oh shit, these people don't give two damns about us. You know what I mean?
They're right. Importantly, that Biden got elected. You know what I'm saying? They were still kept on going, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. You know, you gotta. There's a lot of things happening, man. Man, there's a lot of freaking things happening. You know, I'm gonna tell you something else, man. By the way, I'll tell you something else. I read an article a while ago that the National Guard is saying that they're probably fixing to have to put people on furlough because the January 6th incident, they have not been paid by the government.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Why have they not been? What do you mean? Why?
Well, let me tell you. Let me go down this rabbit hole for you. All right.
Okay.
I think that I think that they originally thought after the January 6th deal that they was going to put all the National Guard there, and I really think that they were going to have them defend, against what's going on. And I think that, because we've seen all that stuff going on with them asking a lot of questions to these National Guard members, about, firing on American citizens, protecting, that they, what kind of, and they were trying to find out if they were Trump supporters, how conservative they were, things like that. And, I think that they woke up to the fact that there's, man, because I know a lot of National Guard people, and dude, they're good old country boys. I mean, they, and I've talked to them, and I'm not going to repeat what we talked about, but I'm telling you, I think that the the White House in charge right now, let's just say it like that. I think that they found out real quick that they can't count on the National Guard like they thought they could. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there ain't some National Guard people that will follow orders regardless, because there are some Army people, or military people that will follow orders regardless, but
Exactly.
there is a lot of them that are still good old country boys, are still patriots. They, they're looking at, you want me to fire on my neighbor over here?
Yeah.
Man, I grew up with this dude, man. I ain't fixing to shoot this dude, man. He's actually right. And I think they found out. Well, they couldn't just go around getting rid of them because they're not actually federalized. So the federal government can't actually get rid of National Guard. It has to be the state. So I think that once they realized that, I think what happened is now they're not going to pay them. They're going to start trying to cut off federal funding, and make the states foot the bill, which the states don't have no money right now. We seen on the deal, the debt,
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? That's kind of my conspiracy part of that, is that they discovered too many of the National Guard are just good old country boys that work every day. And then they're, because, you've heard some of the National Guard be called weekend warriors, and it's no disrespect, man. But it's, they do a lot of their stuff on the weekend unless they're called out, on duty. So I think that they are intentionally not paying and not giving them the money to get them people where they can't go train no more, where they're getting furloughed because there's no way to pay them. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Which means they get rid of the National Guard. So if we don't have a National Guard that can stand up for each state, then guess what? Well, we've got the UN over here that can bring troops in no problem.
Put them blue helmets down.
You see what I'm getting at?
It's like they lived in that bubble for so long that they finally got to encounter real people, and they were like, oh, maybe we don't have as many people locked in as we thought we did. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sherry.
Hello, Sherry. Yeah, man. You got me thinking about that, man. That is crazy, dude. Because I heard about there, people that would think that a lot of the National Guardsmen are patriotic and they would stand up for their country and shit, And I think some of the people in the military would, but I feel like a lot of these people who are in the strict mind state of being a cop or being in the army or some shit like that. These generals, and they'd follow their orders, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel like a lot of those cops would be fucking happy to do some shit like that. Like, I'm not hating on the cops. I back the blue, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like they're kind of douche. I feel like they would do what they were supposed to do, and they'd kick people's outdoors and shit and take them out their house and shit like that. Like, just because they're orders, dude.
Appalachian Prepper, I'm gonna tell you, I think you know this by no problem. I know you know this, but yeah, the UN Blue helmets, they're gonna have a nasty fight on their hands when they step foot on the soil and start trying to push people around. I'm just telling you.
A lot of people, because I feel like, dude, I would honestly rather die than live in like some kind of fucking gray society where, like, you know, like where everything is gray and there's no color to it and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just
Eastern European looking shit.
Yeah, exact. Thank you. Yeah, Lithuania type shit. Yeah, exactly. Like that kind of shit, dude. Like, no, dude. I would some kind of like, you know, something to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if that ever happened, though, dude, I feel like where I'm at, I feel like Tennessee, they would definitely, and I'm sure where
See, that's what they're hoping for, though, is because you see they're going after the kids. Because if they go after the kids, then they weed us out. They don't have to do shit. Because in 20 years, our own kids will do it for them. You know what I mean? That's why if something's going to happen, it needs to happen now before a whole new generation of fucking die-hard soldiers, you know, are already in place and running shit. And we're too old to do a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, that's why I do everything I can to stay in shape, man, you know, and punch on the punching bag and lift the weights, you know, and go for walks and, you know, sometimes jog. And sometimes when it's hotter than hell outside, I go outside and that's when I do my yard work, you know, when I do stuff out in the yard, man, when it's the hottest of the day, you know, because I do that for a reason, man. I mean, it's something you got to understand. You can't pick and choose when a fight comes, man. You know, you just have to deal with it.
I think, Sherry, I think I'm understanding your question, right? But I think even if Potato Head did order troops to fire on civilians, I don't think there'd be as big of an outcry as as it should be.
Because that's still their boss today, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying from us, like us, just regular nobodies, you know what I mean? There will be some kind of resistance. A lot of people will stand up, but not the amount that's needed to make a fucking difference. You know what I mean? I don't believe there's enough people in this country with a heart to stand up until it actually affects them.
Well, yeah, and I agree with that 100%, but I also agree with what Appalachian Prepper just said. You know, they can take us out without the military. And you think about this, man, vaccine shaming, man. Think about that shit. I mean, that dude, did y'all not see the video that Rip Curl put out where he asked for the info sheet on the vaccine? Y'all seen that? He asked straight up for an info sheet that comes with this new vax. Dude, it's got a little QR code on the top of it, and it's blank. Everything else is blank. Why? What do you mean it's blank? Why is it blank? Like, he straight up went to his doctor and got his doctor to give him the sheet, you know, the what do you call it, sheet? You know, the one when you get a little medicine or whatever, it's always got the sheet in it, tells the shit that's in the medicines and all that shit. Yeah. The sheet that comes with the vaccine is blank.
Don't question it, just accept it.
Don't question it, just accept it. And that's the other way they get rid of people, man. You know, they're taking down names, man. You know, they're making a list and checking it twice. They're going to find out who's been naughty or nice.
And it's like all these people talking about, you know, your neighbor's not your enemy. Bullshit. Your neighbor will be your enemy. Your neighbor's going to be the one that snitches on you if they see you doing something weird, or if they see you walking around without a mask because there's some batshit crazy, you know what I mean? Follow the rules to the T kind of person. Your neighbor will be your fucking enemy without a fucking doubt.
They're already doing it, man. They already offered that hotline you know, for if you see something, say something. And they also offered that hotline for people walking around outside when they're not supposed to be and so forth. And people has been turned in for that shit, man. It's already happening. You don't think if the government don't start kicking some folks, you know, $1,000, $1,500 a month, and they're like, hey man, you know, just, you know, all you got to do is just tell, you know, if you see somebody doing something and we can keep this money going, man, they'll tell on you in a minute, dude.
You see, they're already giving out scholarships and shit to some colleges, like $1,000 scholarship or something. If you can prove that you got the vaccine, then
yeah,
you're getting state funded scholarship. Like, how the fuck is that even legal? But yet there's nothing we can do about it. Literally nothing we can do about it.
That's why I said, you know, that little child credit thing, man, take that fucking money and do something with it now, dude. Like I said, I've said this over the last several days, and I'm gonna keep saying it, man, because I love that part of the movie in We Were Soldiers, to where Sam Elliott stands up and he said, "Gentlemen, prepare to defend yourselves." When the enemy is just all surrounded them and they're just coming in like crazy, and they're just doom. They're just, you know, gentlemen, prepare to defend yourselves.
That movie makes me cry. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
I know.
I laughed when Danny gets shot, but man, them fucking Saving Private Ryan, We Were Soldiers, that shit makes me fucking cry every time.
Me too, brother. I love them movies, man.
Dude, Hacksaw Ridge made me cry, dude. That Mel Gibson movie.
Mel Gibson's just a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and he ain't real popular in Hollywood either.
Hey, that's when you get that fuck you money, though.
Merkel, right.
You kick ass. I do. I'm about 98 pounds. What do you want me to ask them?
Critical race thing.
My buddy wants me to ask you if you guys ever heard about critical race theory before. I know that you have. What is y'all's opinions on that shit?
It's some bullshit. Whoever fucking thought of it needs to get their ass whooped.
It's really shit that blew his mind or some shit.
Well, any
I was telling that a minute ago. That's why he took his son out of school.
think about it. Anything that teaches you that you cannot succeed unless a certain race of people, or you cannot succeed because of this race of people, you can't succeed just because of the way the system is. Anything that teaches you that, it's a bad deal, man. It's because you're teaching hatred. You are flat out teaching hatred and racism and prejudice, and none of that ever turns out good, man. Ever. Not ever. You know.
Dusty Data, what's up?
What's up, Dusty?
Yeah, it's all, you know, it's just another one of the distractions. They know it's not going to work everywhere, but it doesn't fucking have to. It only has to work in a few places. You know what I mean? They've got the media to back them up. All of our entertainment pushes it. There's literally not one form of entertainment that does not push that agenda. Yep. That's where we're slacking. We fuck the politicians, fuck all these people rioting. Go after these fucking propaganda machines that are pushing this shit. Let's take that fucking shit back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the whole sports thing. You know, the whole sports thing, bro. You know, that's one place again, you know, that they need to be gone after, man, as far as it goes for all of this woke shit and kneeling and doing all this different shit, dude. I did not come onto a channel, you know, ABC, CBS, whatever these channels, to watch a football game to find out what their political view is. I give two fucks about their political view. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't care. I want to see a professional athlete dunk a ball or to catch some crazy touchdown pass out there one-handed that you're just like, oh my God, how did he do that? You know,
you're like, shut the fuck up and dance for the camera show, pony.
That's right. And especially when they go to crying about how terrible things are and how they're systemically racism against, you know, bullshit. You make more money in one game than I've made my whole life nearly. I don't want to hear bullshit.
These motherfuckers make enough money to literally rescue their entire community in one swoop. You know what I mean? But they don't fucking do it. You see, they move out of there as quick as they fucking can.
Yeah, I mean, dude's over there. You know, one of these athletes I saw. I'm not going to mention a name. Just an athlete I saw here not too long ago, crying about all this shit. And oh, it's so bad. And you go and look up some pictures and shit, and you see him getting in his Ferrari. You know, and I'm like, what the? Dude, wait, I ain't even, man. I've seen a Ferrari like one time going down the road. You know,
right?
It was like, and I was like, damn, that was a Ferrari. You know,
like the money for that Bentley or that Ferrari that they're driving could literally fund a school for a year. You know what I mean? Build a fucking park or a garden that would take care of thousands of fucking people.
Exactly.
It's all bullshit, man.
Exactly. Hell, take the money from that Bentley and that them big old rocks and shit hanging off their chest and on their fingers and shit. Go take that shit and open up 3 or 4 restaurants and put people to work. You know, open up some lawn care business. Open up some shit around the community that you come from and start some businesses, man, and get money flowing and thriving. You know what I'm saying?
And these are the same motherfuckers bitching about the 1% not paying their share.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the millionaires bitch about people who are millionaires. Like, live the dream, but fight against the dream. It's all fucking bullshit.
People are haters, dude. You can't hate a man dollar and shit, dude. Like, it's different if somebody inherited like a 15th generation of money and shit than somebody that worked hard and got it and shit. You can't hate a man for having a dollar.
Yeah. Nobody's responsible for the way they were born or what they were born into. You know what I mean? It's what you do with it is what makes you who you are. Whether you're born with nothing or, you know, Donald Trump, it doesn't fucking matter. Piece of shit's a piece of shit.
You know,
yeah,
exactly. I just kind of want to make a point here. Today, I made a phone call to my insurance people, you know, and I'm like, hey, look, you know, I'm going to start this little business and, you know, I want to see about getting some liability insurance, you know, so if I'm mowing a yard and I bust a window out, you know, I'm not putting out, you know, $700 bill out of my pocket, you know. And, you know, so dude was asking me, he's like, well, I have to know, you know, about what you're looking at trying to make business wise, you know, the money you're trying to make. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't know, about 20 yards. And he goes, all right, well, he goes, about how much? And we were talking about, you know, like average $40 a yard. You know, some are going to be a little more, you know, more, some are going to be a little less, depending. And, you know, he's adding up and we're talking about some different stuff. And he's like, all right, so if you do that a week, you know, you're talking, you know, probably, $21,000, $25,000 a year. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And he goes, you don't want to try to grow it any bigger than that? And I was like, nope, I'm happy, man. My bills are paid and I got a $20 bill to throw in the gas tank so I can go fishing. I'm happy, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm content. And that's what I think is wrong with a lot of people is they think that the only way you can live a good life is to have all this stuff, man. And it's like, you know, half of it, I mean, like a Ferrari. Dude buys a Ferrari for 150 grand and, you know, 10 years from now, it may still be worth, you know, $80,000, $90,000. But I mean, dude, that's a lot of money in between there that you've thrown away. Yeah. Just to be able to say you drove a Ferrari, you know, I mean, it's like, who cares about all that shit, man? I'm just happy to be, you know, to have a little something, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man,
I'd rather have memories and experiences than things.
Yes,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, man, me and my wife the other day, man, we're sitting there and like, I'm like, let's go get something to eat. And she's like, all right. She goes, I said, well, she asked me where I wanted to go eat. And I said, no, where do you want to go eat? She's like, well, I would really just like a veggie bowl from Taco Bell. And I was like, all right, hell, let's go to Taco Bell. So we don't eat Taco Bell like hardly ever. but once in a while we will, you know. But it was just the whole fact of we didn't have to go to a 5-star restaurant to go and have a good time. We went and ate, sat down, and actually I have to say this. We actually, I don't know, because I don't know if anybody's heard of this place, but instead of going to Taco Bell, we actually went to Tacos for Life. But we do have a Taco Bell once in a while. Tacos for Life, man, is so 2 tacos and a little thing of a little thing. It's like a little black bean bowl, you know, with this real good sauce on it, man. It's really pretty good. It's like $12, but the thing about it is like half of that money goes to charity to like feeding homeless people, and they show all their numbers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, their tacos are freaking phenomenal, dude. I mean, it's like phenomenal food. But anyway, so, but it's still, we went over there and we sat down and had a good time. But, you know, it's not a 5-star restaurant. It's good food, you know, but you don't have to do these kind of things, you know, have all these awesome freaking things to be happy in life. You got to find happiness from within, you know. And I guess if all that stuff makes you happy, then go for it, man. And you know, good luck to you making all, you know, working all them hours and being stressed out through that job to be able to afford all that shit, you know. Good luck to you. You know. That's all I can tell you.
Notice that the more money I make, the more bills come in, the more stress there is, the more bullshit I got to put up with.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I want to keep this lawn care business.
Jinx.
Right.
What one was it?
No, 101 said the more money I make, the more stress I have. Literally the same time I said that shit.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Dude, y'all said that shit all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd like to be more into owning my own business and shit. But you kind of, are you like, what are you, like an owner, or you're like part owner, or like really like one of the what's going, how does that work with your lawn business? I know a couple of people that started Badass Lives and shit having lawn businesses.
I went and bought a 0-turn mower. I bought a big leaf blower. I've got an enclosed trailer. I've got my truck, which are both paid for. I've got this real nice weed eater, and I've got a push mower, and I ain't hiring nobody, man. I'm gonna keep it simple, you know, and keep it small, and that gives me a good workout every day, man. Going out there and you know, and all that. So
yeah. Hey, that just shows that Pilgrim is not watching your damn videos, man.
I know.
Watching your, I just don't know all. I don't be watching. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I watch everything. Though.
Slacking, fucking slacking. He don't care about you, backwoods. He don't care about you at all.
He don't even like me, man.
Nah, dude.
Pilgrim don't even like me, brother.
Nah, dude. I fuck with you hard, dude. I think you're cool as fuck, dude.
Me and Hutch has discussed this before, even like in private, about, you know, about people getting butt hurt. We don't get butt hurt, man.
No, I don't get hurt either.
I'm an emotional flower, really. Every time I get off alive, I cry for like 3 days. That's why I never take it back.
That's why it's so long in between your lives, you know, because it's like a shell shock. He has to get over it. You know?
I get emotional, man.
Straight up. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it'll be like if you do too many lives, I notice it's like, what else do I have to talk about? You know what I'm saying? But I still got a lot more. I need to do though. I need to start trying to do this shit every day. So,
you need to. Every day. Like 2 hours a day, man.
Like doing the jam sessions and then doing the podcast type deals.
You need to do something.
Because I don't think I'm too far from my needs. I might have to restart my watch hours in like 2 or 3 months or some shit. I don't know how it works. We'll see what happens. But I need to be getting like I need to be because I didn't have any idea about doing lives and shit or about going on people's lives or anything like that until I started watching you guys. You know what I'm saying? Or that.
See, like, I still don't have anything to talk about when I go live. Like I said, I go, about 40 minutes in, I go fucking blank. And I'm like, hey, I need somebody to save me. But, you know what I'm saying? You got solid ass people in the chat that are there. And it's just like having a conversation in real life. You know what I mean? So on them board days, just fuck with the chat. You know what I mean?
Dude, at this point, dude, we've all been like fucking with each other for months now. For like 7-8 months and shit. Like as far as that goes, like personally, I've been messing around with you guys for like. I feel like I've been talking to you dudes for like 2 months or some shit now. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. Whenever I first started doing my lives, is when I started talking to you guys.
I have no concept of time, but that seems about right. Since I first, when I did the Hutch Hotbox shit, Pilgrim sent me a commercial. And I started watching his shit.
I remember that you was like, hey guys, some of you guys send me out commercials and shit, and I'll put them on and shit. And I said that shit.
Prepper 101 says solid ass. Been stair stepping.
Where that? Let me see.
Jeez.
Shit. And Bug Dude said with the buns of steel. He said hot dog buns of steel.
Hold on, Bug Dude. Are you gonna make me question you now? Are you checking out his buns or?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me see this shit. Yeah, but that sounds hard to do, Stuart. It might take a long time.
Man, you just got to learn how to be content. That's the whole. That's the best word for it is to be content.
What you talking about, Leslie?
She said that apparently she's not old enough to watch your MedHead videos anymore.
I don't even know how old Leslie is.
Yeah. How old are you, Leslie?
You can't ask a woman that. What's wrong with you?
My bad, Leslie. I'm tripping. My bad. I lose myself. I forget myself, I mean.
Oh, yeah, age restricted.
Bug Dude's tripping. Bug Dude, he's over here. He's getting dirty, dude. Dudes, my phone might die soon, guys. The charger's not working. Oh, shit.
Prepper 101. I ain't even heard of that before. I don't even know what you're talking about. Branson space plane. You heard of that?
I haven't heard of that either.
I ain't either.
That's great. I heard something about that, like he's beaten SpaceX. Is he connected to SpaceX? Richard Branson? He's a Virgin Mobile guy. I don't know if SpaceX is his shit or if that's Elon Musk's shit.
No, SpaceX is Elon Musk. The other guy is the Virgin. I think it's all just under the Virgin name, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't even like to get up on the roof of my 2-story house. I damn sure ain't getting in no plane or no space thing, man.
Right.
God, if God wanted me to be in the air, he'd have put wings on my back. I got feet that they're supposed to be on the ground.
Right. Yeah, I'm too big to be that high in the air, man.
Right.
You said usually, dude. My bad, dude. I got this every time. I keep on getting distracted by this chat. My bad, dudes. Let me see. Leslie is 34. That's not old at all.
Yeah,
you got age restricted though by YouTube. I have my Delta 8 video. I got age restricted from people on. And my bad. I didn't mean to start talking about. I didn't mean to go squirrel and shit.
What?
It's your show, bro.
What?
I'm going squirrel. My bad. Every time.
So are you like Rocky?
I'm like Rocky after he's had. I'm like Rocky from Rocky 4.
No, I'm talking about like Rocky from Bullwinkle.
Oh no, okay, that's okay. You know how Rocky 4 he's like Julian.
I get him much.
But yeah, no, definitely.
See, that's the thing. You got to be careful with us old dudes. When you're around us old dudes, man, see, we can lead you right into a trap, man. And you never even pick up.
I'm very gullible, dude, but I'm not sensitive and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, brother. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Nah, dude, you can get brutal with me, dude. I love it, dude. Yeah, man. Nah, dude, that's awesome. Like, I think, you know, whatever adds to the love. Who you watching on there?
He's going squirrel bad.
I know, guys. I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning, dudes. I would.
You're as bad as my wife, man. My wife and I can be talking, dude, and she'll be like, "Oh, butterfly." You know.
I know, dude. That sucks, dude, because you've been saying so much like wisdom and shit, dude. Straight up.
Don't misunderstand me. My wife is way smarter than I am, bro.
Heard that. That's how it usually is, though, man, for sure. But they say every great man has a good woman behind him. So, I think you have.
Richard Branson is the Virgin Mule guy, or the Virgin guy.
Yeah, that's what my buddy just showed me too, man. Apparently, he's having some kind of beef with Jeff Bezos. Another truck. Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos is trying to get to space too. Why are all these rich dudes all these rich people are trying to get to space because they know some fucked up shit's gonna happen.
No one can get it in space.
Dude, yeah, I'm a flat earther though.
Hey, every one of those men have enough money.
No,
I am. I used to not.
Dude.
I'm a flat earther person.
Pilgrim, come on, man.
I'll get more into it in the future with you guys, but yeah, I'm a
flat earther, dude.
I'm gonna try. I will make sure I get my information straight and like the pictures and videos to show
you. Look, well, that means we're never going to talk about it because you're going to. You don't have enough time in your life to try to figure out that the Earth is flat. It ain't. There's not enough proof, man. How? Come on, man.
I feel that, but I've never been. I kind of don't believe space exists either, though, dude.
Well, man, hold on. I mean, dude, wait, flat Earth. Where the hell is the end of the Earth at? Where's it at?
Antarctica. It's like a wall that surrounds the Earth.
Oh, come on, man. So you're telling me if an airplane flies to Antarctica, it's gonna fly into a wall and crash?
No, check this out. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna fly over the wall. So this is the Earth, right? It's gonna get this way, and then boom, with it. So they're not even gonna notice, and it's just gonna be like this again. You know what I'm saying? Just like constantly.
So you're saying it flies through the wall and time warps back to the other side?
It's flying.
Come on, man.
It's like a mirror. I gotta have this. I gotta have the paper for you to show.
Pilgrim. They got. Look, bro. Whatever that weed you're getting, man, they're lacing it with something, bro. You need to.
I wish, dude. Most likely.
Bro, come on, man. Flat Earth for real, man.
Dude, I'll show you some shit, dude. Give me some time. I'll show you.
So where's the so can you never take a picture of the bottom of the Earth?
See, there's also
like I want to know, is it like roots and shit hanging down? You know, like if you pick up some grass, you know what I'm saying? Like out of the yard, if you just grab a big old clump of grass, I'm wondering if the Earth is flat, I'm wondering if you were able to fly underneath it and like see like them root wads and shit hanging down, man, from all of our trees and all that shit, you know, like dirt and shit falling off. Man, maybe that's where the sinkholes are coming from, like the dirt underneath, because there's really nothing holding it up. But even though there's no gravity in space, but maybe it's still, you know, like it just falls off and then it creates a sinkhole in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
That is a 3D rendition of the flat Earth model.
I worry about you, man. I really worry about you.
Because, dude, the only reason I really think the Earth is flat is because I feel like they would like want to create it like a, you know, who knows? Like, I feel like this. I'm like, what if like I feel like everything is a lie, man? And I feel like I don't know. I don't think too much about it and shit. But you know, I'll bring up my flat Earth beliefs every now and then. Usually to the chagrin of my compatriots and shit. But
So if there is no space, then what is the sun? And if the Earth is flat, then how do we have wind?
this might be. It's gonna sound even more insane. Like, it's gonna sound even more insane. We're probably just in some kind of matrix of some kind, but also if not even that though. This is another thing though. Even beyond the matrix kind of theory, dude. Like, if you look in now, you can look in part. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be falsely I don't want to be blaspheming and shit. I don't want to be like, I'm not even gonna be cussing. I don't want to be like saying. But if you look in the Bible though as well, it'll say several times, 22 times is what I was reading. And what I aim is I cross-reference these scriptures. Dude, look up the ones about the firmament, dude. Look up these scriptures. And I'm not trying to use that as my logic. I don't want to seem like somebody who's trying to use like, oh, it says in the Bible 22 times what they say that there's a firmament, right? And like there's 4 corners, it says in this Bible, man.
That's because there's 4 corners on a map.
SCRIPTURE. All of them. Let's get all of them.
You're my fucking dude, man. But goddamn, you are the poster child for why people should fucking homeschool.
Dude, straight up, dude. Nah, dude, I watched I came across all of this as like, you know, my own independent research and shit, dude. So you know what I'm saying, dude? Like,
right.
This is all self-taught for sure. Like they definitely wouldn't be teaching flat Earth in schools, dude. Like, for you know, like no matter how bad like Joe Biden does not believe in flat Earth either, guys. So no, I'm just fucking with you. Like, billions of people don't believe in it too. So I should.
No, that's one of those things. It's one of those rabbit hole subjects to me. Is like I really don't care what anybody believes. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stop. It doesn't pay my bills or keep food off my table. You know what I mean? 101, right? Don't drink the bone water.
Dude, Dusty Data, fuck yeah, dude. He made a video about me. That would be badass, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just checked to see if it was up yet. I wanted to see that one. You see that one he did with Just Josh?
Dude, yes, that's why I'm like, yeah, dude, that's gonna be kick-ass. Anything like that'd probably be good. That's funny as fuck, dude. The one of Josh was awesome, dude. That's hilarious. Go to it's Dusty Data. He did this video of this dude, Just Josh. What do you want? Data. Yeah, that shit was funny, and he's done one of me.
So you brought up scripture, but
I'm not gonna claim it might like that. I apologize.
Man.
Well, was it my bad, Backwoods?
Bro, I don't know, man. I'm just it's just there's no way you can convince me that the earth is flat, because if the earth is flat, it has to be something. There has to be an end to it. Else you would just keep going and you know, you would just continue to drive forever, and it's not like that. We don't have that, man. There's no way you're telling me that there's some kind of time warp wall. So what happens if I go to the time warp wall and that time warps me back to the other side of the flat planet and I stick one leg in it? Does it suck me in and make me go to the other side? Does my leg stick out to the other side?
That's a good one. I never thought about that into my head. Never thought about what. How many people get the chance to go to Antarctica though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder if somebody, you know, like I'm gonna get sexual with this, you know, I'm thinking you can go to the edge of the earth where the time warp wall is,
Yeah.
and use it like a glory hole, man, and have the have a girl on the other, be like, man, I'm on both ends of the earth, man, and
I got hoes in different
I'm
areas.
just saying, man. Come on, man. That. Oh my gosh.
But no, man. Like I say, I just want to believe. I mean, I really believe it in my heart, though, man. That's what's so fucked up about it, dude. Like, I just want to believe. Like, I don't know if it's because I want to believe in something like that people think is outlandish and insane and shit, or what it is. But I look into it. Is all like I'm gonna send you some. I'll email you some of my research and shit, dude. Like.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I looked at quite a bit of this stuff, man, and when I started hearing about flat earthers, man, I looked into it. I like to research shit, man, because there's just dude, there's no way to. I don't know, man.
Every picture of the Earth I've ever seen from space, it looks like CGI to me, though. But Bugdude said, would you put a huge record needle on flat Earth? What song would it play?
Right now, the record on the flat Earth is playing destruction.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, we're fucked, dude. Ohava makes a good point.
Yeah, see, that's my biggest complaint about people who say speak your truth. Fuck that. There is only one truth. There's not your truth and my truth and their truth. There is the truth, and that's it. Each person does not have a different fucking truth. The truth is the truth. You may interpret something differently, but you interpreted it wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dusty, you put that video up yet? I just checked.
Dusty, put that up. Dusty, put that up. Yeah.
I'm still seeing. Dusty's been killing it all day, man. He's fucking killing me.
Dusty, why are you?
Yeah, he has been hilarious.
What was the one you were talking about?
It's his newest video. It should be.
Dusty Daddy, LMA, is fucking hilarious. That shit killed me, man.
Pilgrim Radio is live right now.
Which link is it? Is it this link?
Wow, you can really dance.
Oh my God.
We've both been dancing.
Don't tell me anything about it yet. I haven't seen it. I'm about to watch it. Don't tell me anything about it yet.
That's hilarious, Dusty. Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dusty's getting good at that stuff.
Like his setup.
Yeah, Dusty does have a badass setup there. Let's see this way. I'm watching it now. You have your headphones on.
No, I'll turn it off.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow.
What the fuck? Is that how I was moving and shit?
Yeah.
That is the ugliest woman in the history of ever.
Did you not remember doing that a while ago when you was singing?
I definitely don't remember. I mean, I definitely don't remember that. I don't remember. But I'd like,
That's how they can manipulate.
How the fuck
people.
do they do shit like that?
Dude,
I saw the shit he did to himself and shit when he was Gandalf and all this other shit like into Josh. But
that's you was singing that a while ago. All he did was record you. Your stuff is kind of glitchy, man, and you're kind of move around funny, and you were singing that song, and he just recorded it, man, and put it on a video.
Dude, that sucks, dude. That's funny as fuck. I love that. Nah, dude, that was awesome, dude. Yeah, he does have a badass setup. No, dude, and I'm trying to think. I'm like,
Did I ever sing a song?
No.
Did this podcast ever even exist? I know. I'm just, my buddy's like, dude, you didn't sing any songs.
David Pilgrim.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Man.
Pilgrim went straight zombie on us.
I know.
What was it?
Yeah,
I know you guys are badass, but subscribe to that man too.
I love you, Pilgrim.
Love you too, Baba.
I do, brother. I love you, brother.
Dude. Yeah, man, the closeness that I have felt from talking to you guys and shit. Like, I feel like I can talk to you guys and shit in a way that I can't talk to most people and shit. So,
Bug, dude. Yeah, I broke Zach the other night, and I think I just broke you.
I know. I just had a major malfunction. I was just,
man.
I gotta go get a cigarette. I'll be back.
Pilgrim loves Appalachian too. What happened? What Hutch just say?
He said he's gonna go get a cigarette.
Heard that. I'm about to have to get me a cigarette here in a second too, boys.
So Pilgrim, you need to move from wherever it is you're at, and just move down here to Missouri or Arkansas, man. Get down here in the freedom, man.
Yeah, dude, straight up. I was thinking about that, dude. I've already been thinking about some shit like that too, man.
I walked around today, man. Walked up in 2 or 3 different stores. I had to go run some errands and stuff. Walked around in 2 or 3 stores, man, with my pistol on my side, hanging out the side. Ain't nobody say a word to me, man. Saw a cop. He didn't say nothing. It's all good.
We have a y'all constitutional carry there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dude, we just got that here, but but it's like the people were complaining about it here, man. Like they're saying that wasn't enough. Like you can't open carry your rifle or shotgun, but you can open carry your pistol though.
Well, okay, so all right, so let's talk about that for a minute, man. I mean, all right, so we got open carry here. I can legally carry my rifle or my shotgun in my vehicle and not have to worry about it. You know, but the thing about it is I mean, you don't really need your freaking rifle strung across your back walking into Walmart, okay? I mean, let's be sensible. You know what I'm saying? It's man, you know, a sidearm is all you need. You walk in, you got your little sidearm on and you go about your business and you move on, man. You know, carrying your rifle or shotgun in your vehicle. I mean, yeah, I do a lot of times, you know. They make a lot of really cool stuff that you can carry them under your seats and things like that. If you have a truck, which, you know, we drive trucks here. So, you know, you can put these rifles and shit under your truck seat, things like that. They're easy to get to. Ghost Rapper.
What's up, Bubba, sir?
Well, Tennessee is an awesome state, man, but they do have kind of like we got Little Rock, you know, they've got, what is it, Nashville
and Memphis and shit, and Knoxville. Knoxville, Memphis, and Nashville are the 3 big cities.
Tennessee's got the not fucking around crew though, so they've already got their own little slice of black supremacy militia going around your state.
Oh, really? Is that they have that shit here?
They got it in every state, man.
Yeah,
Who was that? He was some rapper back in the day. I remember because they were trying to act like badasses, and somebody had a discharge in the crowd and shit.
Oh, damn, yeah, I know who you're talking about. There's a Anthony Beast Mode is a rapper. He's from Missouri. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Anthony Beast Mode, but I like the shit out of him, man. He's got some pretty cool rap songs.
I'm gonna check
I
him
haven't
out.
listened to rap. It's like the last rap that I actually got into was like when Outkast split in the early 2000s. You know what I mean? The Speaker Box and Love Below. Remember that when they split?
Yeah.
That was the last time that was around the last time I ever listened to rap.
Andre 3000, the big boy, are legendary, dude.
Anthony Beast Mode got one song called "Pistol in My Truck." Yeah.
Put a link out to that to Anthony Beast video, dude.
My wife keeps getting me try to listen to that fucking hip hop shit, and I can't fucking do it, man.
I like to listen to rock and roll, man. I gotta listen to some shit with or blues or some bluegrass or some old country music and shit. Like
I listen to all that too. I listen to all that too. Rock, heavy metal.
Yeah, but I'm not really into the metal as much as I am until like I'm talking about like the Beatles are my favorite band of all time. If that, you know what I mean? And like that's just kind of like, but yeah, man,
I think the Beatles are overrated, but I respect your opinion.
I do think that they're. See, but that's why I love them though and shit is because they were put on blast, you know.
The Beatles were the original Backstreet Boys. They were the first.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, their first couple albums and shit were kind of a little bit, but that shit they did in their last years and shit, and they were doing cocaine and shit, and they started doing drugs and shit like that, dude. They
Yellow Submarine and all that shit. Yeah,
going it with that shit, 100%.
I like.
There's a link to the video. What do you say about that?
Who's a song called Uncle Albert? I don't know if it's the Eagles or if it's Paul McCartney. I think it's Paul McCartney. I like that weird shit they did at the end.
Dude, yeah, dude, the whole White Album that inspired Charles Manson, dude. Like the whole White Album. Yeah, that's it. I think I looked at the price for an original White Album the other day. I think it was like 30 or 40,000 bucks or something like that, man.
I like the Monkees more than I like the I'm weird. I like the Partridge Family and the Mamas and the Papas and shit more than I like the Beatles and the Stones and shit.
You want to tell you this though? The Mamas and the Papas, dude, have a dark history behind them. I'm not gonna get into this. But
I like that group, the Monkees.
Dude, the Monkey, hey, we're Monkees, dude. Yeah, dude, they kick ass, dude.
Yeah, I like the Monkees, man, and I like that show. I like that show they did too, man. I used to watch
that show. Yeah, I watched it probably not in the same capacity, but I watched it like, dude, I'd watch my shit, dude. I'd watch like shit like Howdy Doody and shit like that. And my grandma and shit give me the DVDs to all these old shows, and I'd be watching like Howdy Doody and shit. So I think that was better than some of the shit they have now.
Hava knows about that.
Paul McCartney made me cry. 20,000 people singing "Hey Jude" at the same time, guys. Dude, you're gonna be getting chills, dude. You're gonna be tripping. He was he was
like that. I'd rather go
years old, the same age as back. What was it?
I'd rather sing like "Sweet Caroline" at a Neil Diamond concert. You know what I mean? Just some songs stick with you. You know what I mean?
Do you guys like the band?
Hmm?
The band with Levon Helm. They do that. Their most famous song is "The Wait."
Oh man, y'all ain't even mentioned the best song ever.
Let's hear it.
The Amy, what you wanna do?
Who's Amy?
That is just a great freaking song.
I think
that's Marshall Tucker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
How you spell that?
No, not Marshall Tucker.
That's in my. Hey, yeah.
Damn, I got a squirrel moment now.
Who's that? Yeah, it's Pure Prairie League is what it says.
Pure Prairie League. Yep. Well, I had a squirrel moment there.
dudes.
I feel like most of the songs I
I'm
like are one-hit wonders and shit, so it's hard as fuck to remember the name of the group. Because there's very few groups that I like more than 2 or 3 songs from them.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and if y'all have not watched this movie, do not. Just because. I'll explain. So I'm sitting in there earlier, you know, and I was like, hell, I'm gonna kind of chill and take a little nap, you know, watch a little TV and whatever. So I'm flipping through the we got that dish, you know, we got all the channels and all that shit, just because I get in strange moods and like to watch certain things. And so I'm just flipping through the movie channels and stuff. I'm like, hell, I put a movie channel, you know, a movie on, just kind of kick back and doze off. So I put on the movie Bohemian Rhapsody about Queen.
The new one?
Oh, that fucking shit, dude. I've seen that show already. Yeah.
Well, dude, I was good with the movie, you know, up through a certain point, man, and then Homeboy started kissing Freddie Mercury, man, and they was showing the shit on the screen, and I was like, no, man, I can't. I mean, come on, man. I mean, dude, if that's his thing, man, let him. You know, I'm cool with that. He can rock that all he wanted to, man. But man, I don't know, man. Dude, when they started kissing, I was like, what the hell, no, man. I can't do it, man. And I had to turn it, and it sucked because it was a really good movie up until that part. Uh-huh.
It's like they got to put it in there, the gratuity, man, just for no fucking reason. They just got to put that shit in there.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, they could have so skipped all this, you know. I mean,
I just now seen one. I didn't reboot my phone. I just now saw the one with Pilgrim from Dusty.
What, you just now saw it?
Yeah.
What? That's just got me rolling, dude. Guys, I might have to hop off. I might have to hop off of her soon, dudes. I'm gonna have to get up early as fuck here in a second. And I keep on going squirrel and shit, dude. Like I keep on like
Sounds like you need you some sleep, bro.
Yeah, it was a long day today, Bubba, for sure.
Hey, you ain't got to make excuses whenever you want us to bounce. Just say, get the fuck out.
That's right.
Dude, but it's always an honor to talk to you guys. You guys got anything going on, anything like that? I know we're going to be doing something on Sunday or some shit. Do you got anything going on Backwoods or Hutch? You got anything going on tomorrow and shit? Like this week? Anybody's got anything going on this weekend?
I'm not doing anything this weekend other than I'm going on your channel for the late night hangout this Sunday. That's all I got.
It's supposed to rain all weekend here, so rain and thunderstorms. So it did today for a pretty damn good while.
Well, hell, if he's jumping off, I might go live. Fuck it.
Heard that. We got me doing that after show, guys. Yeah, everybody go to Hutch and shit. Don't go to bed yet, guys. And hell yeah, Ghost.
Don't go live.
I feel like a badass to hear that from you too. I'm like, fuck yeah.
I don't know though. I really want to go out and do it, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go through. Say goodbye to everybody. JH556, Leslie, Laura, Appalachian Prepper, Sherry Leach, Short W, Bug Dude, Hava, Ghost, G-Ma Merkel. Let me keep on going. Just a couple more. Stuart W. Let me see. Hopefully, let me see. Doc Mac. The fucking Backwoods and Prep and Hutch right here, dude. And everybody else that was here throughout the whole night who I might not have mentioned. Thank you guys. And we'll see you next time. Go over to Hutch's. Are you going to do the live, Hutch?
If I do, I guess everybody will find out in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Heard that.
That's right.
You should take 3% with you, too. Are you going to do it there, Patriot?
Well, man, you know if Hutch is on live, I'm always